Hello, ladies, gents, and onion-munching farmers, and welcome back to Zero Charisma. I am your humble dungeon master, FrostyTheSnowPickle, and with me are...
Alright guys, what order are we going in?
Xantilo playing Craig. That's it.
That's it. That's the whole party.
That's the whole party. Alright, now you know everybody.
Welcome to Zero. We're not Zero Charisma anymore. We're one Craig.
Who happens to have 0 charisma, so.
True.
Well, 0 modifier.
If we had a band, it'd be called Craig and the Craigingtons, for sure.
We're actually not like none of us are actually in the campaign. We're all just here to cheer Craig on.
Have we even named the party? Could it be Craig and the Craigingtons?
It could.
I'm so down for that.
All right. Well, let's just let it sit. Let's see how it settles.
We could also be the cum bombs.
Oh.
Or the Q crabs.
I'm gonna veto that right now.
Cum crabs.
Cum crabs.
Anyways,
Anyways,
I prefer bomb cum, but that's just me.
yeah.
we're not done with this conversation, but we can move on with the intro
Yeah,
for now.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it.
Hi guys, my name is Volty. I'm playing as Smebbla Pepper Nackle, or just Pepper. Whatever you guys want to go with, I don't care.
We'll go with Dave.
Dave.
Super Dave, the
It's me,
Wonder
Shaun
Chemist.
Saxum, and I'm playing Dave.
Viewers.
Old man Elmer, he died of old age, so I'm now Dave.
Oh god.
That's canon.
Did Shaun introduce Old Man Elmer yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I introduced Dave. That's my new character. We
may
kind of
go-
just went over this.
Well, introduce your old character first. We know about Dave. We're all filled in.
My old character.
Yeah, your
True.
old one.
Very, very accurate on multiple levels.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm actually playing Old Man Elmer. He's an old guy.
Very old.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem to know.
he's a passionate lovemaker too.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
I will be playing Dennis Remedios, Cipriano de las Santisima Ruiz y Picasso the third.
Huzzah!
Let's go.
that was impressive. Almost.
I stuttered twice, so.
That's why I said almost.
And so
Yeah,
yeah,
but you
Dennis
didn't fight
is
it
a
this time.
character.
Usually you're like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't
you
taken my estrogen shot this morning, so I think I'm fine. Like,
What?
Also,
I'm not-
guys, I'm taking my medication. We're good. I am all ready.
whoa! Volty did math.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god.
Let's go.
I did
Alright,
my
well,
minor dose of cocaine.
Dungeon Master, are you gonna
cool.
introduce all the NPCs that you play now?
Well, first of all, we are currently down one Amelia. She will be here later. She plays Odra Eskalus. And, of course, there's me, the Dungeon Master. I play, Skeeve, Clarg, Gundren, Sildar, Tharden, Nundro, Ander, Algefrak, Carp Alderleaf, Elmar Barthen, Elsa, Freda, Harbin Wester, Lennar, Mazza Fieldsater, let's see,
I know we're just trying to kill time for Amelia to get here, but...
oh no, she's not getting here until like 3 or 4.
No, Jerry
so-
just does this.
Like, no, Frosty's
This
just
is
killing time
now.
here.
This is just how he
Like-
is. When he makes a joke, he's gonna finish it.
Yeah, when I make a joke, I'm gonna commit to it.
Yeah, even if it's bad. And not
Yep.
funny.
You didn't
I
make
love you,
the
Jerry,
joke.
but please stop.
Frosty.
Alright,
Oh, I love you, Frosty.
so...
Please stop.
With that out of the way, let us get into the recap. It has been 48 days and 20 hours since we last played, or thereabouts. So, I think a recap is in order. When last we left off, the party, having freed Sildar from the goblins of Cragmaw hideout, made their way into the town of Phandelver, wherein they delivered the goods that they were hired to deliver, And, shoot. I did start the recording, right? Yes, okay, good. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh my gosh, I would lose my mind.
They made their way, delivered the goods they were hired to deliver, though have not yet delivered the goods that they found stolen inside the Cragmaw hideout. And learned of a group of individuals known as the Red Brand, which have been
Brad.
terrorizing the town of Phandelver.
Brad's just the leader.
I don't believe that.
They made their way around town, spoke to some people about the Red Brand and some other stuff, received a few job opportunities. For instance, they were told by they were asked by Sister Gorel of the Shrine of Luck to go ask a banshee in the woods about a spell book. And I think that was the main one.
We were also asked to join a brothel, right? And we declined politely.
What?
Wrong campaign.
Oh, wrong campaign. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
I was about to say, if old man Elmer was there, this campaign would be going in a very different direction.
The party has heard about several more leads, including speaking to the old orchard keeper who used to be an adventurer. He didn't take an arrow in the knee, he just retired. And they heard that the town master is offering a reward for dealing with some nearby orcs that have been attacking carts on the road. However, they didn't speak to him about that yet. Instead, they spoke to him about the Red Brand and got into a very heated discussion with him that left them not so much in his good graces, and vice versa. They were then they also spoke to a halfling boy named Carp, who told them that he had discovered a secret tunnel in the woods that led directly into presumably the Red Brand hideout. They found the tunnel and then went back into the town, and they were attacked by some Red Brand in the streets. Worth noting also, Old Man Elmer was apparently feeling under the weather and stayed behind at the tavern for much of this. So he was not there to be attacked, and he was also not there for the subsequent interrogation after the attack, in which the party learned the name of the leader of the Red Brand, Glassstaff, and also learned that within the Red Brand hideout there is some sort of eye monster waiting at the end of the secret tunnel they found. And that is where we left off as they were leaving the Townmaster's Hall. So, here we are. Elmer is currently not with you, because he is back at the Stonehill Inn. You all should be able to take control of your tokens and move them if you want, but what would you like to do?
I am still loading at the moment, so give me a second.
Imagine having a slow computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I mean, mine is also still loading. I don't want to
Imagine
be that
having
guy.
a slow computer.
I have a very not slow computer, and I'm still
I actually
loading.
think it's just. I think it's all loading. We're all at like 96%, right? Like that's not
yeah,
just
I'm
me.
at 99. I have background sound that's kind of loud.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
It is
gonna
kinda
say,
loud.
I'm like, yeah.
Seems like Shaun
Hold
just
on, I'm
loaded,
Here, 1 second.
which isn't helpful because he's the
I
only
need.
one
I
that's
need to
not
turn
here.
off.
Yeah, I was
The
about to
background
say.
sound settings is actually really loud right now. I need to turn it down.
Here, let me.
manually.
I can manually turn it down. Hold on. There.
You can also
Should
go
be
to
a bit
the
quieter.
music icon in your
That's better.
menu and turn it down on your own side.
Yeah.
It says
I
I'm
turned
at
it down a
100%
bit.
load.
Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, I can see.
Have you all loaded now?
I've loaded.
No.
Okay, well, while you're loading, you can still roleplay even if you can't see the
Okay.
map. So, what would you all like to do?
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I remember. Gosh, it's been a while.
And if you want to test your token movement and stuff, you can move your token around with the arrow
we go.
keys.
Now this is good.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Is it just a big map?
It's not, actually. It's a pretty small map, all things
Well, it's
considered.
taking like eons for me to load. Or drag around the map.
Here, I'm just gonna delete the red brand bodies so that it might make it a bit less slow.
So this is like city, right? We're just in the city.
This is this is outside of the town master's hall. I probably should have just sent you straight to the city map or to the town map because that way you could navigate through the town.
Okay, so I was about to say, like, all I see is a black ground and shadows where there are buildings or trees or something. And it's just, I'm like, I have no clue what's happening right now or where we are. I know where we are, right?
Here, you know what? I'm just gonna. And
like you see, you see like the more press stuff, right?
Has the loading bar completed for you?
Yes. So
okay, then
Jerry,
I'm just gonna transition to this scene instead.
Okay. It was basically a black. Everything was just black. Like I couldn't see a single texture.
All right. Well, I've transitioned to the backdrop screen. All right. So
I could see fine. I was literally. I was running
he was dancing around. But anyways, what would you all like to do?
My graphics card is that bad. I don't know.
Okay.
You could go get your other party member, maybe.
Yeah, let's pick up. Let's go. Let's go check on old man. One second. I'll talk in character. I just need to climb right through.
So what did we exactly just?
You just interrogated.
Had an argument.
You just interrogated one of the red brand, the only red brand that you left alive. You found out the name of the leader of the red brand, Glassstaff, which, well, not really his name, his alias, the name he goes by. And you found out that there is an eye monster in the red brand hideout at the end of their tunnel. You don't know what that eye monster could be. Maybe it's a beholder. It's not a beholder, they're CR12, but... and you found out what you already sort of knew, which was that the red brand hideout is underneath the Tresendar Manor. And you know that they have a handful of captives in a holding area near the old crypts underneath Tresendar Manor. And that's about all you found out.
Alright. I don't think we can grab any more
Well,
info.
Now that we got that sorted, maybe we should go pick up Elmer, see how he's doing. He was a little under the weather.
Oh yeah, we probably should do that.
I could use a
What
little
about
bit.
this guy though? Should we kill him or what?
No, he's locked up right now.
Yeah, you locked him up in the jail.
Oh.
I love how that's like, but you're like, yeah, well, we've used
Should we
him.
kill
Let's...
him?
Yeah. Well, he's no use to us anymore.
I thought you meant old man Elmer for a second, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
I was
well,
like,
I mean, you
oh,
are
seems
you
like a bit of an escalation. He was just under the weather.
Well, he got
Put him out of
sick.
his misery.
Yep. Let's take him to a nice farm upstate.
He probably got cancer. Time to kill him, boys.
Every long rest, Elmer has to roll a D100, and on a 000 he dies.
That would be... I should really start doing that.
It's the old age roll.
I've heard somebody doing that in a different session. That is in a different campaign. That is really funny.
Well, we could go to pick up Elmer if you guys are in agreement that that's what we want to do. I want to go shopping, but like we should get this guy first.
We should get Elmer first.
All right, well,
And we still need to drop
off
off
we go.
those other materials we found that we've had for like 3 days now.
What about the materials?
That we found in the cave. They go to that Lion Shield Coster place.
I don't know. Let's talk about this with the old man.
Yeah, Let's make sure that Elmer is in this conversation. Hold on.
We're really bad at remembering to do things as a party. Like let's order of operations, get this guy back into the party, and then discuss what we do with
What
our
a
stuff.
wonderful idea.
So DM, that is what we want to
So
do.
you're currently heading back to the Stonehill Inn for now.
Yes.
That's near the center of the town, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Nice,
it's
nice.
pretty much like at the town center.
Good.
So I'm gonna try to load the scene and we'll see if it works, but if not, we can still roleplay it out.
Okay. It seems like it's getting better at least.
Why would you say that? Now you said that, and now my game crashed. Like, like, I think we're fine. It's a frozen right now.
Yeah. You're good.
Alright, so you all make your way back to the Stonehill Inn near the town center. Oh, golly gee, what is going on?
What? I don't know. What was that?
What is...
Why are there two of me?
Oh, I see the
Oh,
problem.
God. It is Craig Charisma. Wait,
I
that's not
see
what
the
I meant to say,
problem.
but I actually like that.
I keep
There we
moving one
go.
in the, and there's another one of me like in the void that can't move, and it's like, help me!
See, the problem is that, your familiar is linked to your token, and it's trying to link to, the other token. Here, I'm just gonna quickly delete your token and then replace it so that we can
He's back
get
with
rid of
the good guy.
this.
Craig is
problem.
deleted from the universe.
There we go. I've fixed Craig. And then I'll just put Athena here. There we go. Alright, that should be better now. Anyways. Is everybody loaded in?
Yes.
I am loaded in.
Cool.
Yes.
Alright,
I believe so.
you've made your way back to the Stonehill Inn. You can click on the door icon to open the door if you want to open the door.
Open thy door.
Oh, Dennis is so good at opening doors. I think he should be the de facto party lead of opening doors.
You should.
Is there a way for you to give me control over Athena too?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just... See, I was having her link to your token, but then it was loading a second copy of her, but also linking her to the copy, and it was just all screwy. Configure ownership. Xantilo, also owner. There we go.
Sweet.
Alright,
Noise.
and I think you should be able to select both of them at the same time.
Hey, funny joke.
Nice.
I'm actually not loaded in. I've just looked and everything is black, except for my character token.
Yeah, that's what I have right now, but I just decided not to complain about it because I thought I was the only one with the issue.
Okay,
then
well...
Do their tokens not have vision?
I
No,
just
their
opened
tokens
up,
should have... Hold on.
I opened up the because it's the same thing, Frosty, just with the outlines of everything with no textures or anything.
Hold on, let me...
So I'm just like going back and forth
my
between
God,
your
hey.
screen.
Sorry, viewers,
Oh
we're
wait,
doing
it's
some
just really
troubleshooting
dark.
here.
No, I can actually see it. It's just like super dark for some
No,
reason.
that's what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying, Shaun.
hold
Like,
on, hold on.
We have everything. It's just
It seems
textures
like
not
you
loaded.
don't have basic sight right now. I'm fixing your token to have basic sight.
Like maybe it's just dark for us. Like you made it like just dark.
Here, I'm gonna delete your token and put it back so that, hopefully this fixes it. Does that fix it, Shaun?
No.
Damn.
Try giving us dark vision? No.
Our bad word of the day, guys.
We didn't even say that many already. We even
We've
said
only
fuck
said
once.
Oh, that's true.
We haven't gotten our
Oh
rating,
shoot,
guys.
wait, I think we might now have lost our PG-13 rating.
Like, why?
fuck.
Did someone say fuck?
You did.
When?
Twice now.
Oh, well, I guess we lost our PG-13
Yeah, when you
rating.
said when you didn't
So-
say it.
That's a shame, guys. We'll have to try again next time.
Yeah, I guess we'll try again next time.
So, what would you all like to do?
I would like to have vision.
Well, I can't really do anything about that right now. So, what would your
That's
characters
okay.
like
Just
to
like Jerry, just move me around for me. I don't care.
do? You should be able to move yourself around even if you can't. Whatever.
In the vast darkness.
Well, for now, we'll just leave you here until they actually come to get you.
That makes sense.
That's valid.
Where is this old man?
Upstairs.
Where's the upstairs? I can't see the stairs.
Oh no.
I'll move your figure for you.
Yay!
So, what would you all like to do as I'm moving you around in the darkness?
Find old. I mean, we're just getting old man Elmer. That's it. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna
Where
move
is-
Pepper to go sit down.
Oh yeah, we can start sitting down at the tavern area if only one person is retrieving the old
Okay,
man.
well, if Craig is retrieving the old man, then I'm just gonna drag you through the walls quickly to get you back into the tavern.
Yeah, I think we send the most responsible to get the old guy, for sure. That makes sense.
I feel like there should be like a full view, like a full vision version for like places like this where.
Or it doesn't matter where our
Yeah.
specific vision
Yeah,
is.
here, I can turn on... Well, I won't do it now, but, because I think it might reload the map, and that would not be great for everybody. But after this, I can turn on,
True vision, true
I can turn on fog exploration so that it'll keep areas that you've discovered shown.
Can we not just get like a full map at some, or is that not allowed? Like, is
Uh,
that not an option?
It'll be... I mean, fog exploration will basically give you a full map, because it'll show you, everywhere that you have been on the map. So if there's areas that you haven't looked at, understandably, you wouldn't have seen the interior of those, but everywhere else, you'll be able to see everywhere that you've been. So...
Oh, I guess there must be a million secrets in this town you're hiding from us then.
There are some
Can't see the
secrets.
full vision of the map.
I mean, this map you'll be able to see pretty much full vision of, except for, like, the kitchen and the storerooms.
Which is where the secrets are. Dun, dun, dun.
Precisely.
We head into the kitchen, they're like cooking human meat.
Oh god.
So, Craig, you have come into Elmer's room there.
Yeah, he's just sleeping, like, real lazily, kind of got, like, an arm over the side of the bed. He's snoring super loud. It's very obnoxious. And he looks also like he's probably completely fine.
Sick.
If not wasted, but completely fine.
A few fills, like, of beer on the ground next to him.
but other than that, like, not sick. So.
Probably not. Yeah, actually, in his arm, like, that's kind of hanging off the bed. You can see, like, whatever the equivalent of a bottle of vodka would be in this
Yeah.
world.
Some very, very strong mead.
It's very empty.
Or just straight. Actually, vodka.
So
Probably
I
vodka.
use. Standing at the door, I use prestidigitation to make the smell of, and like the ammonia capsule, the smelling salts.
All right.
Right-
Oh,
right under his
nice.
nose.
Nice.
All right. Since
What does
since
that
nobody's
mean?
currently moving their token around, I'm gonna try to turn on fog exploration and see if it reloads the scene.
Everyone's PC crashes.
It did not reload the scene. Cool. That's good.
Wait, Xantilo, what does that mean?
You know, smelling salts. Those little
He
things
he
they
created
stab
the
and put
scent
under
of
your
smelling
nose, to, like, wake
salts
up,
underneath your
to
nose.
wake up unconscious people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just kind of like slowly, kind of like, he like kind of waves in front of his nose. What the fuck is that smell? He like
just-
looks around a little bit.
I'm moving Odra around the outside to reveal all the areas that you would have explored with fog exploration.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Dancing,
doing now. Just moving. through.
Walking, exploring places.
Yeah, old man Elmer will look at Craig and be like, "Oh my god, it's you! You!
Yeah, wake up, old man.
Odra!
Yeah, close enough. We got things to talk about. Let's go.
Oh, great.
Close
Oh,
enough.
that was the end. I thought I was done for. I thought my time had finally come.
Craig's already walking away.
Oh my god.
All right.
He hasn't moved from
And
his bed.
don't mind
Okay, he'll
Odra.
eventually get up when he sees Craig go out of the door.
There we go. All right. Now most of it. I don't know if that revealed it to everybody or just to Odra.
No, it's just to Odra.
Okay.
You have to do
Oh,
it
well.
yourself.
I am still in darkness.
Yeah, well, that's a you problem.
Okay, whatever. I don't care that much.
All right. So,
Yeah, I'll follow Craig out to the rest of the party. So, did you guys learn anything new about Red Brad?
We have actually.
Yeah,
All right, what did you find out?
I will not be discussing all sorts.
Craig is just looking around in the kitchens.
Yeah,
Something is muted.
What's wrong? Nobody wants to tell me about Red Bread! He says it like super loud. He drinks a little bit of vodka that's still in the bottle.
Is Gummy good? Gummy is muted.
So,
Muted.
Gummy, why are you muted? Gummy, the party is discussing things. This episode is
They're looking at me weirdly as I asked them to discuss things.
this episode is so janky.
God.
As if that isn't every
Yeah,
episode.
so we recap to Elmer everything that we discussed with Red Brand stuff.
That's
That is
great.
the best explanation ever.
And anytime you say the word Red Brand, he does correct you to Red Brad. But like kind of like quietly, you know, like he's not super in your face about it.
Yeah. He's just like, Brad.
No, Red Brand
Actually,
is
wait,
the
no, he
leader,
doesn't-
but he goes by Glass Staff.
I don't know about that one. I've been in this business for a long time. You tend to learn a few things.
How long?
A very long time. 2,734 years. I took a leap year. 796. Not a leap year, a break year. Whatever you call it. I studied French.
He spent
Very
a
nice
year abroad.
language.
What is French?
What?
Oh, I forgot they don't have that one in this world. Don't worry about it.
Are you a plane rider?
What?
A plane rider. It's a person who travels to different planes of existence.
A plane rider. I didn't think they had planes in this world yet.
What's a plane?
I thought we just had like fucking birds and magic and shit.
I may be 50, but I don't even know what a plane is.
A plane is a area of existence. We reside in the material plane. There is also an astral plane, and I'm forgetting there might be a third one. If someone wants to help me out there.
Looking at you and looking at like your face and your ears, and like you seriously don't know about the Fae.
The Eldritch plane. That's where
No,
all
the
temple
Fae,
monsters
yeah,
and stuff
I-
come from.
I never really learned the names. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. My dad, my.
Cool.
But yeah, I mean, so if you've never heard of a plane before, it's a little ridiculous.
Sorry, no.
I don't give a shit, but it's crazy. But it's weird if you haven't heard about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm nobility. I must know. It's just part of my pizzazz. I just know things.
Whatever you say, kid. So, what is our plan now, group? Are we gonna take that as Red Brad next, or we got something else on the agenda?
Oh, well, I really just want to go shopping.
Oh my god, why do we need to go shopping?
I have
We-
money to spend.
We literally went shopping, and you bought nothing.
Okay, well, we just interrogated someone. I'm tired, and now I want to go shopping again. I have 2 copper pieces, and I am determined to spend it.
Oh, I forgot to pull up my character sheet.
I actually only have 2 copper pieces. That is actually like the extent of my bank right now.
Well, I mean, we give everything to to old man Elmer over here.
Yeah,
so.
and then he gets sick. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, use about half our funds on alcohol.
You don't have the funds currently.
That's a
they
joke.
took it from
Yeah,
you.
I know.
They took
took
the
it?
party funds from you in the last episode because you weren't with them. I think Craig
What?
has them currently.
Yeah, we did. We
Yeah,
did. You don't have the party
Old man
funds.
Elmer reaches into the pockets like, yeah, I got all the funds right here. Where did they go? We've been robbed. I bet Red Bread did this.
No, we took it. It's fine.
I
It's
jump
fine.
up from my chair. We need to take him down this moment.
Old man Elmer, please.
I'm not waiting. I'm saying another second. And he starts like marching out the door. Red Bread, I'm coming for you. And he waves his hammer in the air. His maul, rather.
To go and stop him.
He's very easy to stop. Jared, how many funds do I have? Because I have on here 606 copper pieces, 94 silver pieces, 54 gold pieces.
So they took the party fund bag from you. So currently you have none of that. But if they give the party funds back to you, then I believe that is the correct amount.
Yeah. Is you threw your own money into party
I
funds?
commissioned a shield.
Yeah.
However much.
Oh, yeah, we
I
bought a
think I
shield.
already subtracted that
I think it would
from
be
the
nice if you could
funds.
give it back to me, so
Okay.
like we don't have to try and figure this out.
Yeah.
And I'll
Yeah.
just subtract whatever that shield thing is. And then
No,
we can
I think I
make
already
this good.
subtracted it.
Oh, did you subtract it from my gold?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 50 whatever he gave you is the new version after we bought the stuff.
Cool.
But Dennis was thinking that if we go to a store and buy some salt, we may be able to throw it in the eye monster's eye.
What?
And that would be funny.
Red Bread a snail or something?
Why? Why would
That would be funny. Let's do
Okay,
it.
so is there a little salt on the table? Is there any salt on the table? Like just a
There
little bit of table
are
salt?
there are salt shakers on each of the tables.
Let me put a little in my hand, grab a little pinch of it, and throw it into Odra's eyes.
Odra's?
Sorry.
She's not here to defend
Ellie's-
herself.
Yeah, no, Odra's not here. Ellie's character. One second.
Oh,
I
just
literally have a
still
I have a
goes
piece
into
of
your
paper
eyes.
with everyone's name on it.
Pepper?
Yeah, Pepper. One
Yeah.
second. I have the
Drew
wrong
and Dennis
Discord
fashion,
open.
they're
I had
all wrong.
I had FrostyTheSnowPickle servers open.
Oh,
Or
God.
FrostyTheSnowPickle. The Frosty the Server Pickle. Jesus Christ. What a name. But yeah, so I want to throw salt in your eyes. What happens? DM, does it hurt?
I'd
I
say
land?
Pepper make a dexterity check.
Hold on. Let me
Wouldn't
do
that be a saving throw?
Well, this is not a really major important thing.
Okay.
I'm throwing salt across the table to someone's eyes. That is it. It's like it's not like if it misses, it misses. If it hits, it hits.
Dextro?
Or
dex-
just dex check.
20, D20. Add your dex. Call it a
Okay.
day.
God, it's my end is really
6.
slow. I apologize.
Yeah, he throws salt in your eye, and it's painful and it blinds you for a few seconds as you try to wipe it out.
Now, I'm sorry for going to such extreme measures, but do you see how effective that was? I'm looking around the table for approval.
Yeah. Oh. I pull up. I get a handful of salt and throw it at Colin's character. What is your name again?
See, everyone's forgetting now. It's Dennis. It's Dennis.
Dennis, right?
Our
I throw it in
Remedios
Dennis's
Cipriano.
eyes.
It's like-
Dennis, go ahead and make a dex check.
Well, I have protection on one of my eyes, so.
Crow.
There you
Oh,
Make it with
I aim for
advantage.
the other eye specifically though.
Yeah.
It's more effective that way.
go. There you go.
I'm rolling in physical die too.
Oh,
With
God.
advantage.
Advantage didn't help me. I got a 12.
Oh, God.
I'd say that's enough.
Okay.
You just
It,
like,
it's
I'll
like
say
a
it
pinch
hits
of
my
salt.
monocle. Like, so it would've. It
Yeah.
would've. I hit the left side.
He's
Okay,
got eye armor. Oh my gosh, we didn't even think about that. What if the eye monster's got it too?
Oh, what
Wait,
if the
what, there's an eye
if
monster?
the eye monster has a monocle, right? That's like the size of the eye monster. We're completely fucked. The salt
no.
plan will not work.
We need something to counter that. What's a good counter against glass?
More salt.
You're right. I take all of the table salt.
Drink the monocle.
Well, now we're just stealing this table salt. Like this is like a locally owned family like business. We're fucking like just robbing them of their own table salt.
Salt?
Okay, wait. Elmer puts his salt back. Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh, I didn't say that on purpose. I was talking with my American accent there. That was just. I know the accents are really bad either
Elmer
way.
wouldn't
So you
realize.
can't
Elmer
tell the
wouldn't realize.
difference,
That's
but-
okay.
Do we need more salt? If it's a bigger eye, like, does that work?
Yeah.
So
We need
to get...
bigger salt.
Okay, no, I don't think we need that. Okay.
We need bigger salt. What's the nearest
No.
salt store nearby? Does anybody know of a good place to get bigger salt?
Oh my god. Like how much salt are we talking?
At least bigger.
Big,
How big?
large salt.
Bigger.
Craig is just sitting at the table, like head down, like fingers on his temples, just rubbing them.
Okay. So what if his eye like has some weird protective things on it? Like how are we gonna get rid of it?
I
Like,
think
come on, like, what do you
Elmer
think?
just
Like,
pulled. Elmer pulls out his maul and just holds it up. I have an idea.
Okay.
Assuming it's made of glass, this will probably work pretty easily, and we can test it if we want. And I prepare to attack Dennis.
Sit down.
I was just joking. You're no fun.
Oh, of course.
I was not joking. He whispers that to himself.
Wait, why do I have Sildar here? I don't think he's been in on this discussion.
No.
Just delete him from existence.
You got a weird deleting characters from existence thing today, huh?
It's just a thing, I guess. I don't know.
So do we know anything about this eye monster?
I don't remember.
Based on the kid's description, would I have any
It
idea
was
what this is?
the Red Brand prisoner.
Well, the kid said I thought he said he saw or heard something too.
He heard something, but he didn't see anything. He just heard like a creepy voice reaching out to him.
Touching me.
Alright, so between the two
I'll
of those,
stop
I
before
have
we get copywritten.
any idea?
I'd say you can make either a nature or arcana check at disadvantage.
Ugh. All right.
Ooh,
Go Arcana. I feel like Arcana just is luckier.
Well, I'm better trained in that too. So yeah.
Good.
Let's see. Let's see if I can do this through here. Arcana.
You can just like send it into the chat by clicking on the skill name, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't know shit apparently.
Oh. Oof.
That was a nat 1.
Yep.
Oh.
That's rough.
As evidenced by the sad trombone
Yeah.
noises.
Wah, wah, wah.
Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah, it's a really vague description that you received. You're not really sure what that might be.
If you were to repeat this description back to us, could some of us also try roll?
Ooh.
I'd say one other person can make the roll. You all can choose who.
It's probably not gonna be me, guys.
Let me check my what were the two choices?
Nature or arcana.
Nature.
I have
negative
pretty
one.
good. Okay, I could try that.
It's -1 for me, guys. Let's not do that.
I have pretty good arcana. What's
At
tell me what
disadvantage,
the
though.
kid tell you, Craig? That's okay. Craig, tell me what he told you.
And I tell him.
All right, I'll roll.
Do it.
Let me pull up my dice roller online. I'm not prepared at all, apparently.
Dang.
20. Okay, disadvantage. You said.
Yep.
Come on. That's gonna be a. Hold on, I'm calculating. 13. Not that great.
Yeah. You don't really have enough information to go on, and there are a lot of different monsters that could fit that minimal description. You're not really sure what it could be.
Okay.
So what's the next course of action? What are we?
I don't know.
We faced 4 of these, and a couple of us got beat up a little bit.
Yes.
We
Maybe
don't
we should.
have-
Maybe we should take a short rest and recuperate a little bit. I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm at 6 out of whatever hit points as well.
I don't-
Yeah,
well,
like,
I-
like 16.
Here's the other thing. We know there are close to, I think these rounding up a little, close to a couple dozen potentially there, and we have no other means of keeping ourselves healthy. We do have one person who has asked us to do something, who was offered potions of healing as a reward, which may be helpful before we go in and face a whole bunch of brigands.
That's smart. I'm also like, I'm not sure if you communicated this to Elmer or not, but honestly, I'm kind of curious about that secret path in the woods.
Ooh.
I think they told you about it.
Yeah, I think you were there for that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very curious about that. Like in and out of character, I feel like there's got to be something good there.
Well, from
Like,
what you
just saying
from
from
what you
past
could
experiences,
find,
It just
Woods-
seems like an alternative, like.
from what you could
entrance to
find,
the
that
hideout.
seems to lead
Oh.
into the Red Brand hideout. It seems to be an alternate way in.
Oh, okay.
That we looked at. That was
I think there's
Yeah.
more
I see.
secrets to be found for sure, but that specific one is definitely Red Brand
that
related.
one leads
Okay, I see,
directly
I see.
to where the eye monster is.
Would
So
you
there
like
may
me
be another
to?
way
Would
in.
you
Oh
like?
yeah, that's the hallway that he said. He said the
That's
secret
where we'll
entrance.
bring all of our salts.
That's
Would you-
where we bring the salt. Yes.
Would you like me to give a rundown of all of the hanging plot threads that you have?
You know what? I think for the viewers
I
as
think
well
you did-
at home,
You
it
did
might be
most of
worth
that
it.
right at the beginning. I think for
Yeah, you actually
there's
did.
A few,
you told us
there's
some
a
of the
few that I
orgs.
didn't really address at the beginning.
Give it to us like rapid style.
Wait, but DM, is there plot threads we haven't even found yet in the town?
Yes.
He's not gonna tell us
Well,
that.
there's
Oh.
plot threads that you found the start to, but you haven't really found yet. Like you found what will lead you to them, but beyond
I don't
that.
think we need to look for any new ones. We should take care of at least one of these before we go searching
So
for others.
the current hanging threads you have, obviously there's the Red Brand and their hideout. You also know that they're known to frequent the Sleeping Giant Tap House, so if you wanted to land a blow against them before going in to attack them in a full-scale assault, you could attack the Tap House and take some of them out there. There's Darren Adermath, the Orchard Keeper and former adventurer, who may be an interesting individual to talk to. There's the bounty on the orcs of Wyvern Tor. There is the stolen goods from the Lion Shield Coster, which you have yet to return.
seriously, we need to fucking do that today, so that's off our list.
There's Halia Thornton, who runs the Phandelver Miners Exchange and who is the only business owner in town that the Red Brand do not harass at all. And then if you wanted to, you could maybe give a bit further investigation into the
why don't
woodcarver that was dragged off, or that was killed and whose family was dragged off. But I mean, it's
Do we
pretty
do we know
obvious
why the
that
Red
they're-
Brand? Do we know why the Red Brand don't attack that business or leave that business alone?
You do not. The only thing you know is that she is the only business owner that they don't harass.
That seems like something worth investigating.
I agree.
It seems something smells fishy, and I know it's not me. I definitely showered, so
Elmer didn't. But anyways,
so maybe it's you that I
I
smell.
do, I do have a proposal. I think right now, I think a
do.
good course of action might be thanks. I think a good course of action might be we return those supplies, we check out the place that the Red Brad isn't attacking, and then we maybe go for those health potions because I think that would be pretty helpful for taking care of the Red Brad. You know.
Oh yeah, and that plot thread is the banshee near Coneyberry. So
Coneybear.
A
Coneyberry.
banshee might be difficult to deal with. We could probably do it.
Well,
How
you're
far
not
away
you're not
is that?
necessarily intended to fight the banshee. You're intended
right.
to try and ask her a question.
We have a
As
gift for her to hopefully convince her.
as for how far away that is, One moment. Coneyberry is, if you go along the road, would you be traveling along the road or overland?
Well, I mean, on the road's probably safer, but it's probably not as fast if we take a direct route, right?
If you go along the road, it would be, hold on. It would be about 50 miles or so. If you go overland, you could, actually, it would be about the same.
Oh.
It will a bit less. It's like closer to 60 miles by the road, around 50 miles overland, and then you don't know how far it is from Coneyberry to the Banshee's lair. You just know it's in the woods nearby.
Well, I will follow whatever you guys want
So
to do.
it would be a considerable journey, at least like a couple days.
This is. I'm sorry. Is this to get to the Banshee or to get to
Yes,
the?
this is
Okay, I thought
to
so.
get to the Banshee.
Sorry, zoned out there for a second. Okay, I think that's worth looking into. Maybe we should take a long rest after we check out the one business.
Almost definitely, I need a long rest.
Though we'll probably take a long rest during our journey, since it sounds like it'll be pretty long anyways, if we do decide to go for the Banshee.
That's
If you're
fine.
all interested in that thread.
Can we consider
A long rest
discussion
might
a short
be.
rest?
Yeah, a long rest might be good, but like maybe it's too much time to spend.
I mean,
not
I
doing
think-
anything.
What are
I
we
think-
losing from that time?
Red brand being
Oh.
a thing.
I
They
think-
just exist until we stop them, right?
Given how
That's
long
true.
you've just been like sitting around talking, I think we can probably count this as being a short rest if you'd like.
Like just because we were
in
just
that
talking
case.
for about 30.
Yeah, you were like sitting around eating and talking. There is a short rest button that you can hit in your character sheet if you'd like to automate some of the short resting process.
Yeah.
Then can I use my my chef feat for the
Uh,
short rest? Actually, I
yes,
don't know if
you-
that'll count since we're talking.
You can.
But like I would say in roleplay that I actually just I probably just like asked to use their kitchen and they even if they
You
said
got-
no, I just started doing it anyways. They don't
Yeah,
care
I
enough
mean-
to stop me.
I think they'd probably let you use their kitchen for something like that.
Okay. Then in that case, I will prepare. How many people do we have here right now? 4?
All right, as part of a short, well, you also have
Yeah.
Odra. She's just not being played right now. As part of a short rest, you can cook special food, provided you have ingredients and cook's utensils on hand, which you do. You can prepare enough of this food for a number of creatures equal to 4 plus your proficiency bonus, so 6.
Okay.
At the end of your
can someone eat multiple of them?
At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit points. So currently Craig and Pepper have rolled hit dice, so they both can roll an extra d8.
That was great.
Craig doesn't need it because he's back to full health.
I'm back at
Pepper is back to full health. Dennis, are you rolling hit dice for your short rest?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to hit the button on your character sheet, or do you just want me to do it? And you can roll the dice manually.
I got lucky there.
I think I'm rolling this manually.
All right,
Pull
I'll
it
just
up.
Okay, then roll an
I'll hit
extra
the
1d8
button
with that.
for you.
How many do I have used? 0?
You have 2 dice available.
I'm using them both. They're
And,
D8s, right?
And
Or
remember,
D10s?
you also get to roll a d8 from Elmer's feet.
Ah, yes.
So,
Yeah,
Alright.
and since I'll have a little food left over my feet, I'll leave it for like the
I
bartender
got
or something as a gift.
12 hit points.
you
I think
regain
that should be
12 hit
plus
points.
my cons.
Yeah, that's
plus my
enough to get
cons.
you back to full.
Yeah.
And Odra...
What is the food?
Odra is at full health, but I'm still gonna hit the rest button just so that it... Here, I'll hit the rest button on yours as well, Elmer, even though I don't think you actually have done anything to need a rest.
Nah, I don't really need it. I just woke up from a very long sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I chose Chef because I thought the extra 1d8 was like bonus hit points. So I might have to rethink that choice.
Don't
if
worry,
I
it'll
can.
be much more helpful later on.
That's probably true. But at
'Cause
the
right
same
now
time,
you
if
have
I can
so
do it when I
little
level
health.
up, I might rethink it a little bit.
Right now you guys have so little health that, like, 1 or 2 hit dice is a full heal.
That is true. That is true.
And when you do the long rest, you get to make little treats that give us like 2 temporary hit points.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
thinking
true.
about. That's what I was thinking of.
During a
I
long
literally-
rest, you get to
Yeah.
make treats.
Yeah, I feel like if that's a little weak as far as chef is concerned. If they boosted that a little bit, it would be a lot better.
Hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's so
Go
it's,
talk
it's
about
so
that.
it's so little temporary hit points.
It's, equal to proficiency bonus. Yeah, that's not very much.
No,
I mean,
not
that's
at
a
all.
lot at lower levels, though.
Yeah? I guess.
Um,
Still might
It-
rethink
it-
that
it-
next time I level up if you let me, Jerry.
No, it's a lot at level 1. After that, it's really not.
Sure.
It's 2.
Also,
It's-
Yeah.
we can rule that since you've been here, you've been cooking some of those. So if you want to, you have 2 treats that you can distribute to give people 2 temporary hit points if you want to, or you can save
Oh,
them.
who are most spongy folks?
Probably the barbarians.
That's hilarious. Okay, well, you and me will eat one.
No, yeah, they're technically worth 4 to you guys.
I don't mind. I got what, 21?
So
Like
I have 23. I am gonna eat one though. You can have the other one, Craig.
all right, Elmer gets 2 extra temporary hit points. I have added those underneath your hit point total.
Brilliant. I'm also using my
And
Google Docs
Craig
character
has
sheet
already
mostly.
added his own. Alright, so, to double check and make sure I understand correctly, the game plan is to return the stolen goods to the Lion Shield Coster, investigate the Phandelver Miners Exchange, rest, and then head out to Coneyberry?
If everybody is cool with the plan that I proposed,
Yeah,
I
I
am
think.
absolutely glad with that. That sounds like a great plan.
great.
Alright. So, you all head out the door and make your way to the Lion Shield Coster. So I'm going to activate the scene, and I forgot to add your tokens, so I'm adding those now.
Yay!
For now, I'm going to not bother spawning in Athena until she's needed. I like that Craig just immediately goes around to explore the entire
Other than
outside.
that.
Poor Athena. There we go.
What I do in every video game too, man. Gotta get rid of that fog of war.
Gotta get all the exploration in. Gotta make sure I know everywhere I can go.
Filling
Where,
a map being very
where are we
easy.
heading now, though?
You're currently
our
heading to the
next
Lion
course of
Shield.
action?
You're currently at the Lion Shield Coster, which is where the stolen goods need to be returned to. Has everybody loaded?
Well, let me. As the
Yes.
de facto door opener, I will do it.
And
You are
is-
door opener.
Is who all cannot see anything but darkness? Is that still the problem that Dennis and Elmer are facing?
No, I'm actually better on this map.
I'm
Okay.
not. Old Man Elmer is going blind.
Oh no.
I mean,
Not that big
it
of a deal. I
fits.
can deal with it.
You
It
can still
does.
move around though, right?
In complete darkness? Sure.
Like if you.
I don't know
select-
where I'm moving to, but I,
I mean,
can do it.
theoretically, yes. It's not complete darkness. You get the outlines of buildings, but it's all grayed and blacked out.
There,
so-
I've moved you
I-
into the building.
Thanks. I'm just gonna
I don't know
depend on
why,
you,
but
dude,
I can open the door just fine. But I seem to be having issue when it comes to moving into the building for some reason.
There, I moved you in.
Thank you.
You might have not properly selected your token because it clicked on the door. Anyways,
It kind of just like lags.
the building is a modest trading post, like pretty decent sized building by the standards of Phandelver, but as folk who just came here from Neverwinter. It's just a standard trading post. Above the front door is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. Hence, Lion Shield.
Oh.
As you head inside, you see a well-lit interior, lit by candelabras and lamps around standing suits of armor, as well as crackling fireplace and several lamps in the center. Inside this, a ringed wooden table-like structure, or counter-like structure, inside which a large pile of trade goods rests, sort of like held down by a series of ropes.
Okay, quick question
And
for the party.
Up,
sorry, I
up
thought
in
you
the
were done.
corner is the woman who appears to be the proprietor of the establishment. With somewhat darker tan skin, black hair, and a well-fitted gray and white outfit.
Noise.
Okay,
Well,
so
that
quick
looks like
question
a
for the
person.
party folks. Do they, like, does Red Brad know about us? Do they know about you guys? Like, do they know your faces?
I mean, they probably don't know about us specifically, but they probably are aware that we like killed a
That there are
couple
people
of
out
their
there
guys.
doing something?
Well, it's literally only been like an hour since that happened, so
Well,
Oh,
But
true.
also, they
I-
did send the guys after
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
So.
Like they knew
Oh.
they knew we were causing mischief. We killed them, and now they know that we killed them. I don't know how
Yeah.
soon they know, but we did
Yeah.
kill them, and they're
Yeah,
going to
they'll-
know that we
they'll
killed
know
them.
soon enough.
Okay.
We actually left 3 of the dead bodies on the ground and did not remove them. Like I don't know if we have like a town like
No,
morgue or
there was somebody out there. I said, "Hey, let's clean these up." So we
Yeah, it was totally not just me deleting them from existence. Somebody definitely actually cleaned them up.
Yeah, definitely.
you get
Okay, then
Squidward
question.
with his like mop.
I mean, it's been like an
So-
hour since then. They've probably been dealt with, at least
They're
like
probably decomposed by
moved
now.
out of the
What's your
street.
question, you old man?
Yeah, I'm wondering, maybe they don't know, they might know your guys' face, but they might not know mine since I've been sleeping for so long.
That's
So
true.
maybe I should, like, wear a mask or something.
we've been here a couple of days at this point, and we've been asking around. That's how they knew to come for us.
Oh,
So they-
also-
You're right, but I wasn't with you. I was sick.
You
not the whole
guys
time.
you guys did
You've been
get
out with us
four.
Yes, that's true. But
They did
still,
get
it's
4
possible.
red brand cloaks off of the bodies.
Is this
Oh.
the
Oh.
establishment though that the red brand doesn't bother, right?
No,
No,
That's
this is the
good.
one with the supplies we found in the Goblin Cave that we're returning.
Gotcha.
Right.
Does this guy have any salt?
this is a
Oh, you
woman.
guys
While
got
we're
any
here?
big salt?
I think
This is a woman?
I think
Yes.
Bartons would probably have.
Okay. The one you're showing on screen?
Yes,
I go up to
that's
her.
why she has
I ask-
breasts.
Dude, men can have breasts? That's so sexist.
Yeah, Jerry.
Listen, I'm sorry. I pulled a Lorax here.
That's
Like, you
why.
know that scene?
That's why the Hero Forge face softness slider is pulled all the way to the right.
Listen, you can say that,
men
but this
can have
looks,
small,
this
soft
looks like a
faces?
very attractive man.
I thought
So-
this was a gay stream.
Yeah.
Jerry.
People
I
who
thought-
look like
yeah.
very attractive men
I
can
thought-
be women too. Who's being
I'm
sexist
sorry.
now?
I just thought this was a very effeminate, attractive man. God.
There's nothing wrong with that. Very attractive, extremely attractive man.
But now it's like just a woman, and you've ruined my life. Like, it's
I'm
fine.
doing-
For the person who earlier said that taking a minor in women's studies, what a fucking pig.
Well,
You're
yes.
taking a minor?
In one sentence, altogether, I am taking a minor in women's studies. I am not taking a minor, comma, in women's studies. The two different statements right there.
Anyways, let's return to supplies, huh?
Hello.
Sure.
How can I help you?
Craig, speak for us.
We all shove Craig to the front.
The most like intimidating looking person. They're like, here, talk. Ugh.
You have high
Yeah,
charisma.
she is.
No, I have no.
His
no,
charisma
I have
is 10.
I have like base charisma.
He actually has the lowest charisma out of any of you.
Well, my
What do you
charisma's
think
not any
about
higher.
And I look like
What do you want me to
like
do,
what
Talk?
most people would consider a monster and would flee from because
Yeah,
my
she
people
is-
come and raid villages.
She's eyeing you extremely
Okay, maybe I should go
warily.
then.
How can I help you?
Pardon our intrusion. My name is Craig. I believe we may have located some lost supplies of yours that were meant to be delivered here. We
You
brought them
have?
here. They were waylaid by a group of goblins, and we recovered them while searching for someone of our own. We have them outside if you'd like to take a look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
Doo-ba-doo-doo.
We could have came earlier and like told her we had supplies, but we didn't, and then pranked her, and then she would have came out and we would have been like, "Psych, we don't have your shit," and then we walk away. Like,
And we'll just pretend that
Why?
this cart is your cart.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. Hold on. I have some money inside with which I can compensate you. Give me a moment. And she heads back inside. Shoot. I keep clicking on the wrong things. Damn it. She
Never mind. Keep going. Keep going.
She heads over and unlocks this door and heads inside.
Door.
And
Where'd you go?
she you hear some coins being counted out inside, and she comes back out. Here. This is 50 gold pieces. It's around that's around the price of the shipment, plus a little extra for your efforts. And I'll offer you any other aid that I can, in addition to this.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll toss
She's
the-
not gonna be in business much longer. She just gave us like more than the cost of the thing we retrieved.
Okay, and how much gold was that, Jerry? I'm assuming we'll
50.
just put this into funds. 50?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I-
104.
toss the bag over to Elmer.
That's pretty hefty. That's like half of our funds already.
Yeah, that's
Doubled.
that literally doubled our funds, basically.
104. No, it shouldn't be 104. It should be 98.
Oh, okay.
I guess
Oh, no.
I forgot to subtract the stuff from your Google Doc character sheet because...
Oh, yeah? I was at 54 before?
Yeah. I subtracted
98
it from
fine.
your Foundry character sheet. I just added the 50 gold to your Foundry sheet, so...
Okay, 98 on Google Docs now. Alright, we're all good.
Alright. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You got any big salt?
Salt? I don't really carry
Large
salt
salt! Oh, don't...
here. You might be able to find some at Barthen's Provisions.
That makes sense. What do they sell here exactly?
There's some, like, food and provision stuff, but a lot of it seems to be, like, weapons, armor, ammunition, and, like, trade goods, like metal and stuff like that.
Okay,
Though
nothing super
not
useful
too
for
much
us.
of the like the material stuff, because not too much of the like metal material stuff. You're guessing probably much of that is at the miners' exchange.
Makes sense.
Wait,
Don't make the joke. We've already done this.
I just said wait. That was 4 letters. How did you know I was going to talk about minors?
Because I
Because
almost
you
made the joke
always
and I
talk
remembered
about
that we
The-
already
minors.
did.
this is you we're talking about. Have you?
I feel like I'm giving a really bad impression of who I am as a person on this D&D
Yeah,
show.
you're-
It's not the
bad, but it's
wrong
accurate.
impression. It's not the wrong impression. It's just a bad
your,
one.
Your
like-
FBI profile is pretty thick already.
Yeah, I was thinking
Look-
about joining the FBI, but I feel like if I even tried to apply, they'd bar me from entering the country ever again. Like it just.
If I were to read out your quotes in the quote note, I would probably get banned from Twitch.
Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, we want to move on to the miners guild or the miners exchange, rather.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, if we really don't want the salt, I guess.
They don't have salt here. Were you paying attention?
Yeah, but is that the end all be all? Well, there's no salt here. Guess we're done.
We can get the salt to the other place if we want.
That's
to.
what I'm
We don't have to do it
saying.
now.
Let's get the
We're
salt.
not
at the
gonna
other
go.
place.
We're not gonna go fight the eye guy right now. We can just wait until it's a little closer. We don't want the salt to go bad. That's the thing that happens to salt.
What?
Trust me, I'm a chef. This is old
Okay.
man Elmer speaking, and a
You're
normal
right.
voice suddenly.
Oh, of course. You know, that's why you have to reserve salt with salt. Like,
Okay.
if you don't cover that,
exactly.
you don't co-
Exactly.
you don't cover that shit in salt, it just goes bad.
Why do you think they keep it all together instead of like in individual particles?
What is becoming a very common thing for Craig is he just lowers his head, shakes it in shame, and walks out the door.
And that's our cue. It's time to go.
All right, and
Oh, Dad's leaving. Let's go.
you're heading next to the miners exchange.
Yes.
All right, let me just phase Odra
okay, so
through the
wait,
walls.
before we go in. Yeah, okay, before we go in though, do we want to try and do anything with these cloaks? Maybe like if we ask for, maybe like, do we want to like pretend to be the Red Brad and see if that returns any results? Do we have these
Oh,
cloaks?
wait,
Well, that's kind of the point.
did Craig, did you click the Phandelver button? You did, didn't you?
I did.
What
Oh,
does
that's
that
kind of
mean?
cool. I'm in a different. Yeah, I'm in my own different map right now.
You're on the he's on the Phandelver map now, and there are 2 of you on the map because I forgot to delete the other one. Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
Craig's gone. What happened? Where'd he go? Oh no.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was set up for under the assumption that people would have faster computers.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, actually.
Here, let me bring up the miners exchange and add your tokens to it before loading it this time so that there's less of an issue. Alright.
Okay, so maybe like have the cloaks kind of like on hand in case they're like we ask for information and suddenly they're like, oh, prove that you're with them or something like that, and we can just like kind of flash it from our like a
Don't
sack.
talk to my character. I'm grabbing a glass of water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, I think the idea is when we decide to go infiltrate, we'll wear the cloaks because they've had people. I think we've seen people come in from like out of town, so they're probably constantly having people come in. So we can just say, "Hey, we're new recruits. The spider sent us. What's going on?" And kind of use that as a way to try to get in without necessarily having to fight our way through everything right away.
That's very smart. Good idea.
I like that. Picasso.
So, you... Oh, there he goes again.
I'm just doing my thing. Don't worry about it.
You...
Okay.
You...
It's okay. He just does that. He phases that in and out of existence from time to
It's
time.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You approach the front of the Phandelver Miners Exchange, which is a pretty large square building, with several cartloads of rock and ore out front. Is surprisingly well kept with like flowered hedges surrounding much of it, which you wouldn't really expect with a building dedicated to mining. And the building itself is also very well kept, much more than you've seen of most of the other buildings in town. It's very clean, with like very clean, very well kept, like almost decorated with carvings and inlays and such. Just a very pretty building that you wouldn't really expect to be the miners' exchange.
They might just be extremely rich. It makes sense. Big market.
What would you like to do as you approach?
Man, look at all the pretty flowers. I'm kidding.
Okay, do we want to just head inside? I don't know. I think we need I feel like we need a plan. What do we want to try and do? Like just ask why they aren't bothered? By Red Brad?
Why not just go in? Why do we need a plan?
Well, like we're about to try and get information from them, right? We should have like an approach.
Yeah.
I need to turn you up.
God, I don't know.
Anybody have any ideas? I mean, like we could just ask. We could just ask.
We could.
But that might rouse suspicion.
Yeah.
Or just get us kicked out right away or something.
Hold on, what are we
we should not do what Dennis would do and just walk in and say, "Hey, why aren't the Red Brand bothering you?" You know what I mean? The subtlety is an art that he lacks sorely.
Yeah, I just wish we knew if like they were associated or like allied with Red Brad.
Yeah.
That would make this a lot easier to figure out. Because that would actually be just give us the answer. But
is there anything we can use like with the case? I don't know.
Say that again. Anything we can do?
I wouldn't do that because if she is associated with them, then we may not, if we may not know that, and then that kind of tips our hand a little bit.
Okay. This is difficult.
I'm just giving out ideas. I don't know.
Do we want to just go in and ask? Maybe just send like one person in.
Yeah, just say we've heard that there have been some issues with this mercenary company. What's your situation, Benya? Have they bothered you at all?
That's a good idea. Pretend we don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I have 14 charisma. Does anybody have more?
How the fuck do you have 14? I mean, I would imagine our
I'm a very
warlock should
charismatic
have
old man. You wouldn't believe it, but I am.
Yeah, I would imagine our warlock would have more, but he's also.
I should not have this. Oh wait, no, I have intimidation. That's why. That's why.
Wait, Volty, what's yours again?
Mine is 14 as well.
Okay, one of us should go in then, or we could both go in if we want to assist each other.
Just send in Odra and have me just play out the entire.
Imagine! Oh my gosh. Okay, Volty, you wanna do this? You wanna do this, Pepper?
God. I'm scared, but sure.
It's okay. I think I know what we should say.
Oh wait, we're gonna go in together?
Oh yes, I think we should. Well, because then we can assist each other on the rolls, right?
Yeah, that'd be good. Just make sure that I don't kill anyone.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I don't know if Elmer is the best person to make sure that you don't kill people.
Yeah, actually, not a good guy to hold you back.
That's actually true.
I don't know.
I'm more concerned about Elmer trying to kill people.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
So I will join them, but I will just stand back in case anything goes awkward.
Yeah, just like can you like actually go in like a little bit after us and just pretend like you're there for something else? Maybe just like stand to the side and pretend like you're waiting for the front desk's attention.
Yeah. That might be good.
Alright, we want to do this?
Yeah. I mean, we might as well.
Alright, Volty, I'm probably going to ask you to repeat yourself a lot, because your mic is very garbled right now.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's the best I got right now. So.
Just saying, if you say something and it seems like I completely just misunderstood or did not hear you, that's probably why.
It's okay. It's fine. So
okay.
let me ask again. So what are we asking again?
We're just gonna go in and ask if they know anything, if they've had any issues with Red Brad, because we've heard about them and we just want to know more about what's going on.
Got it. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Old man Elmer walks in and he says, "Oh, anybody here got any big salt?" I'm just joking. That doesn't happen. He does not do that.
The lag is really bad for me. So Jerry, Frosty, could you please
Yep.
Could you please move Pepper for me, please?
Odra and Dennis are waiting outside for now, then?
Yeah, so Odra and Dennis will wait outside. Craig can come in like a little bit after us, so he doesn't look like he's associated right away, at least.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do we ask like one person together, or should we ask like people separately?
I think we should just ask let's look at what it looks like inside.
You all head in and find a warmly lit interior, a couple of barrels of ore, and a few different workers standing around, one behind the counter, one on your side, and one heading into a back room. Behind the counter, you see, where the worker's standing, you see a ledger in front of him, a few maps. Behind him on the table, there's a larger map and several signed documents. Off to your right, his left, there's a whole, shelf of documents and scrolls and such. And again, more decorated than you'd expect, with some, little flower pots along the edge. And off, back behind the counter, through a wall at the back, you see there's a window on the back wall peeking into a back office, in which sits a very well-dressed woman with short-cut, combed and slicked back hair, who's working on paperwork and occasionally looking through the window, keeping an eye on the workers.
Okay. So who's at the desk?
It's a decently dressed, but not as fancy of outfit as the woman in back, or as in general you'd expect from this type of building. More a nice miner's outfit, basically. Clean, but common clothing, generally. Black hair, kind of shoulder length, a bit of a stubble, just leans over the counter. "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Alright, here we go.
Our party's been looking around a little bit recently. We've been hearing a lot about this guy named Red Brad. We've heard he's been bothering a lot of businesses around the town. Wondering if you guys are maybe among them?
Sorry, he's talking about, the red brand? Not the red
No, I
brand.
meant what I said. Definitely Red Brad.
Red brand.
Well, I ain't never heard of nobody called Red Brad. But...
Alright, well, let's go.
I mean...
And he starts walking out.
Pepper
I'm
just
joking.
But, I mean, the Red Brand... They're a problem for most people. They don't come around here too much. I mean, probably just too long of a walk for them, you know. We're all the way over here at the edge of town. I mean, what can I say? Guess we just got the lucky placement.
So I'm kind of listening to this in, I'm just kind of I can't walk through walls, apparently. Sad.
I don't know. Yeah, for some reason it sometimes
Apparently.
considers, if you try to move diagonally, even if there is an open path, if your movement collides with a wall, sometimes it doesn't allow it still for some reason.
Yeah, so I'm just
Okay.
kind of looking around. Can I make an insight check?
On the guy behind the
Give him an
counter?
insight check.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. Trying to discern the truthfulness of his words.
Yeah. Not great, but we'll see what happens. Oh, not bad. 18.
Um,
Ooh.
Not bad.
You get the sense that he's not being entirely forthright with what he's saying, with the reasoning about why they're unbothered. You can't tell if he knows quite why it is, but you know that what he's saying is not the... You can tell what he knows what he's saying is not the only reason.
Okay. I have a little bit of an idea.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna just pull out a gold piece from my pocket and be like, oh, I don't know, I heard that red bread has some pretty long legs, and then just lightly slide it across the counter, under my hand, kind of lift a finger and show it to him without letting anyone else around see.
He slides a hand across to take the gold piece.
And I let him.
Mark that off your sheet, by the way.
Yeah.
Look, I don't
If you know
too,
somebody who would know more, that's also useful.
I don't know too much more, but if you want, I can try to arrange a meeting with the boss, Miss Thornton.
That would definitely be a big help.
I'll go see what I can do. Hey, Gary, keep an eye on the front for me, would you? Sure thing. And he heads over and opens up the door to the back.
I can just Pepper being the size of, I don't know, a kid. She just
A minor.
seen almost barely over the counter.
And
I should have just put you on the counter.
you see...
That was highly sexual.
Wait, okay, hold on.
You just said
didn't
I'm
need
going to
say
put
that.
you were the one talking about slamming people on counters, okay? I just said it was sexual.
Hey Jerry, what happens next?
And Dennis, you're still waiting outside, I assume?
Yeah. Because I wasn't there for the conversation, so sure.
You see, through the office window, the woman sitting in there looks up, and you see that a few words are exchanged, which you can't hear, and you can't really make out what they're saying. But after a bit, she nods her head and then looks back down at her paperwork, and the guy comes back out front. She says she'll meet with you. But you're gonna have to wait a few minutes. She is in the middle of some paperwork. In the meantime, is there anything I can help you with?
This is the red brand place that doesn't get attacked.
Yeah, this is the place the Red
Okay.
Brand don't harass.
Okay. Hold on. I was gonna ask something and then I forgot. That's okay.
Anything I can
Maybe,
help you with in the meantime?
Oh, well, since I'm outside, can I scour the outside for any, investigate for any secrets, secret entrances or hideouts or?
Sure, go ahead and make an
You can also just go
investigation
check
check.
out a few other buildings.
Also, are you able to actually see this map? Is it loaded for you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, excellent. You can go ahead and make an investigation check if you want to. And
I rolled
try and...
a 16 plus. Where's investigation?
Intelligence.
I haven't added. It's a 5. Okay, 21.
21.
Nice.
Looking around the outside of the building, and you can move your token around the building if you want.
I'm lagging, but I'll try.
Here, I can move it for you then.
Thank you, thank you.
Looking around the outside of the building, it does just seem to be a very well-kept business building. You see through the windows a room with a bunch of filed documents. You see the back room with all of the mining supplies and ores and stuff. A couple other back rooms. There is one back area that doesn't really seem to have a window looking in. You find the outhouse.
Well, how do we find the outhouse? Who?
But yeah, it's just a very well kept, nice building. You don't really notice anything suspicious about the building itself, or anything you're seeing there. You gather that if there is anything off about Helia Thornton, she probably doesn't keep it at her place of business.
Makes sense.
Because this is like her public like persona.
Yeah.
Honestly, Colin, or Dennis, rather, what if it was like, while I have just a nice little chat with this dwarf, perhaps, while we're waiting for the meeting to start, you could go and explore the town and see if there's anything interesting to note.
I mean, I guess I could do that.
I mean, there's buildings we haven't been in, you know? Perhaps you'd find a plot thread we have yet to discover that might be worth looking into.
I mean, sure, I could take a gander around. I mean, we know about the orcs and junk already. We talked to the one kid, but I can go around town looking for damsels in distress.
Yeah, see if you can find anything, any secret passageways or anything, too, because apparently there are secrets in this town.
There might be. I don't know. Maybe the whole town is actually the Red Brand. That was the big fucking plot twist.
The whole town is Red Brand. I should have known.
The home of the woodworker who was killed and whose family was taken is right next door if you wanted to look into that. But
I'll look into that, sure.
All right, but so while you're off doing that, in the meantime, we're going to continue with this thread, and then we'll go off to you. Anything I can help you with while you're waiting?
Honestly, I don't know if we really need to roleplay this, but I feel like old man Elmer wouldn't have much of a need for anything else. I think you would probably just have a little conversation with him, maybe.
Actually, could I ask how long the wait would be?
I mean, she's a very busy woman. She's got a lot of things she's got to do. It may be half hour or so, something like that.
Oh, that's longer than I expected.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask that for sure.
Yeah, I was going to finish
Okay.
finish this interaction, and then I'm gonna go to the investigation. And when we cut back, it'll be the investigation of the woodworker. And then when we cut back, you guys can head in.
Oh god.
So
I'm going to do as little roleplay as possible. I'll try to do roleplay if need be, but
yeah,
I don't want to be solo.
if
Solo,
that's
like,
all,
I-
you can go and take a seat on one of the benches over there. Hey you, hobgoblin, what can I help you with?
Besides looking less red, am I right?
Oh,
No?
God.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Anything?
I was just taking a look at some of your supplies here. What what would you recommend for somebody who is kind of looking to possibly get into the field? I hear there are some decent areas around here that may be good for a novice to kind of start their trade in.
I mean, of course, this is a mining town. Gonna have a lot of good areas to mine nearby. I mean, we're right by the Sword Mountains. They're just it's just around a 12, 13 mile walk to get to the mountains from here, and there's some pretty good some pretty good mines set up there. We've also got some smaller ones set up closer by. I mean, Miss Thornton is often hiring. You could ask her about a position if you want. If you're just looking for independent work, you're probably not going to find too much success considering the miners' exchange is set up here, but I wish you luck. if that is what you're going for.
Interesting. So is this like kind of like a guild of some sort?
In a way,
I just kind of shoot the shit with him for like just trying
yeah.
to kill time in
He
between.
he
So
he talks with you about the miners exchange. Basically, there's a few different like groups of miners, like a few different mining companies. But
Thank you
the
for
miners
clarifying.
exchange is the business that holds them all together. They all bring their haul here and exchange it here for money and sell their goods here. And Halia Thornton like keeps organization with all of the mining companies and helps to make sure that no tensions get too high with them and such. She like controls pretty much all of the mining around here in this mining town, giving her a lot of influence. Meanwhile, Dennis,
That is me.
you make your way to
Downtown.
the woodworker. The building of the woodworker. Activate scene. Everybody else is just going to be staring at a black screen, unfortunately.
Love that.
You make your way to the woodworker building. There is a stable. Oh wait, I'll wait until it's loaded for you. Let me
Thank
know when
you.
it's loaded.
I think now is a good time for me to take my leave.
It is loaded.
All right, Volti is departing from the stream then.
Yeah, I think now is a good time. So good luck, Elmer.
It'd be really nice if like we had Amelia join as soon as Volti left, like a nice little like trade
Yeah,
in.
Amelia's probably not going to get here until like 3:30 ish. All right. So you can move your token around and such. Out front there's a stable which still has a horse inside.
I see now, yeah.
Which is looking a bit worse for wear since you gather there hasn't really been anybody here to take care of it.
How many campaigns are there horse abusers in? I mean, I know maybe it's just neglected, but
Every
like I feel like
single campaign.
like I feel like there's always like I feel like the people who make these campaigns just hate horse abusers, like specifically, because
Well, this isn't
I don't
horse
know.
abuse. This is just a horse that its owners have been killed and or kidnapped.
That's fair.
So, the horse inside the stable is looking worse for wear. In the actual woodworker building, you find the front door is hanging open. What would you like to do?
Front door's hanging open.
Yeah.
I would say knock on the open door and creep it open slowly.
All right.
Hello.
You're welcome to move your token over to it if you'd like.
Gotcha. I'm having like really laggy
Okay, I'll
token
move
movement,
your
so
token.
could you do that for me? Thank you. Just for the because it would take me like 5 minutes to move for no reason.
I'm gonna grab some food real quick. I'll be
Alright.
back.
You head in. The door leading in. You find the front facade of the front room of the woodworker. The counter has several like unfinished wooden projects on it. There are some ladders lying off in a corner, some barrels and stools and all that. Um, there are clear signs of a struggle, like damaged and knocked over stuff, and
Yeah.
the door leading into the back office is also hanging open.
Like some sort of break-in.
Yeah.
Well, it is a break. I mean, I'm not a dumbass. It's break-in. Huh. I guess I could investigate further inside. Like walk further. Trying not to disturb anything, leave the crime scene as it is.
Heading inside, you see there are some there's an open ledger on the desk, several open drawers with some papers lying on top of the set of drawers and more inside. And yet again, the door leading further back is also hanging open.
Quite odd. I guess continue to. I'm sneaking at this point, making sure I'm being quiet.
Alright. Heading into the back, you see a bunch more doors are hanging open. There is a door to your right leading into a bedroom, with more signs of a struggle. And up ahead is, another bedroom. This one has some, like, spots of blood on the floor and the sheets and such. And a, like, chest at the foot of the bed, which has been opened and, emptied of much of its contents.
Huh. Can I, like, see
And-
what's in there, if there's anything left, or...
And here where you see the most signs of struggle, there are actually, like, some scraps of red cloth confirming your suspicions that this was
That it was.
incited by the red brand. Looking inside the chest, this seemed to be where they kept much of their valuables. You see there are a couple of copper coins lying at, like, the bottom of it, and like a couple of little, like, trinkets and stuff that were likely of sentimental value. A mirror which has been shattered, like a hand mirror, and a little carved wooden figurine of an elephant.
Huh. A carved wooden figurine of an elephant, you say?
Yep.
I'll take it,
Alright.
just in case. Who knows? And then, I guess, probably this room's investigated, so... This
And
is
then
quite odd.
there's a door at the end of the hallway and a door on the side of the hallway in the other direction.
Let's try the side of the hallway first before we go to the end of the
Alright.
hallway.
You head over. This appears to be their kitchen. The fire is not still going. I'm gonna shut that off.
It's been long enough. I was about to say, fire's still going. Damn, must have been really fucking recent.
There's, like,
Is food set out, like, prepared?
there's not food, like, prepared and set out. There are, like, the remains of a meal. Like, a meal had been prepared and eaten, and they hadn't yet cleaned up the dishes and such. And
they
so
gone bad?
all of the food scraps from that have, like, gone moldy.
Moldy. Does it look severely molded or kind of molded?
Kind of molded. Like, it's not been too long ago, but this is food that has been sitting out for a while.
It could have been at least a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can go to the end of the hallway now.
And then there's also a door that you just, like, glance in, and that's just their pantry. And the door at the end of the hallway is just their toilet.
Oh, good. Don't want to miss out on that.
Thought it was going to be some important thing for the last door saved, but nope.
That's the whole house?
Yep. Well,
Anywhere
no,
else I
there's also a door down here, which you check in, and it leads to the woodworking studio.
I guess we can check that out, just because it's the last area, but give or
Alright.
take.
Looking inside, there's quite a few projects in process, just, like, little sculptures and stuff, a couple of, like, there's a shutter for a window that's being worked on, just some general woodworking stuff that...
Yeah. Alright, well, I think I got the gist. The dude get fucking robbed, probably kidnapped. I don't know. This person lives alone, do I know that?
No. He had a wife and 2 kids.
And they're all not here?
Yep.
I'm back.
Okay. I think that's it. I mean, there's nothing more I can really do here.
And then
I
there's,
could probably,
there's
like...
the stable if you wanted to do anything about the horse, but...
Let me take the horse with me. I feel bad.
Alright,
And on the way back to the area
the
where I meet
stable
up with the
door
party-
does appear to be, like, locked or barred or something.
Oh shit. Well,
Oops.
can I try? Let me try to lockpick it real quick. I don't have any lockpicking skills actually.
Or lockpicks.
Or lockpicks.
You
for
have
that
a
matter.
dagger and, like,
Yeah,
a
but I
crossbow
don't
bolt
want to
if you
try
wanted
something
to try and
with
pick it with a
disadvantage
crossbow and
when
a
I don't
dagger.
have I don't
Or you
have
could just try to
fucking-
brute force it.
That's also not my forte. Like I have 10 strength, 12 dex.
You could also just go through a window.
Yeah, can we break a window? Get in there.
Alright, you head
I'm gonna
down
get
over to a
some
window.
cloth. Get some cloth around my fist and punch a hole through the window.
Not too hard to do.
And if it doesn't
you-
work, I'm gonna use my elbow, which will be easier.
You get in through the window, open the door into the back area with the horse. It is not in great condition. It's not been fed in a while. At least there's some scraps of food still in the trough, but for the most part, it's severely underfed. At least it's mostly been watered from the water trough, but that's running low as well.
I'm going to take this new horse by the rope thingy that's around their mouth, or however
The
you drag
reins.
them along. Yeah, I'm gonna rein him along to the town, and we're gonna go to a market, and I'm gonna buy him like 10 apples.
Alright, and you unbar the door on the way out so that it can actually open.
Of course.
Alright.
Which hopefully is easier from the inside.
And you head off towards the center of town as finally
We're just getting apples and then heading back to the group.
finally you all in the miners exchange, which I have to reactivate the scene, right? Let me know when it's loaded.
It's not gonna matter for me, but Alright, well, actually, it's just me and Craig there now, huh?
Yeah,
for
actually.
now.
Once Craig
and,
is good, we're good.
and
It should
Odra
be Amelia in a second.
Odra
Yeah,
is
Odra
waiting
in a second.
outside. Because you guys just left her outside. And then
Well,
Dennis
Odra didn't feel like
walked off.
coming in.
I didn't hear Amelia saying that Odra's going in, so
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't even here, so. It was
Exactly.
downstairs. Actually, I tried to get water, and then my parents were like, take the dog outside. He has to shit. And I'm like, okay. So that's why my water turned into however many minutes I was gone.
3
Well.
hours. Has it loaded?
yeah, 3 hours. A lot of time passed.
It probably has loaded, and if it hasn't loaded for Old Man Elmer, I believe that they said it doesn't matter because it's like black no matter what. Like just black.
Xantilo, has it loaded for you?
Yep.
Alright.
Or which major food group are you eating right now?
Pringles.
Ah. So you're getting just the necessary carbs and veggies that you need.
Yep.
Great.
Finally, after sitting and waiting for a while, you hear and you see that Halia Thornton is tapping on the window up to the front. All right, she's ready to meet with you.
Oh, that's great. All right. And I guess we'll head back.
And it's just you two, I'm assuming. I'm assuming Craig is...
Oh, is Craig coming? They don't know Craig's associated
Has
with us,
Craig
do they?
revealed that he is associated with these people yet?
No, this is all up to Elmer and Pepper.
Yeah, I mean, we could reveal it and just be like, yeah, we didn't want to, like, say it was him right away because we weren't sure if you guys were, like, actually, you know, the Red Brand. Or, well, maybe they still are, actually. I guess we don't know for sure that they aren't.
No,
please
I
don't
have
do
no idea who you people are.
So
Okay,
Craig's
yeah,
just
fine with
gonna
me,
wait up
but it's
front
just gonna
then.
be me and Pepper, but really just me because Pepper is gone.
Yep. Good luck.
Huh, cool.
Yeah, you don't want to get in their bad
All right.
graces.
I
You
think this
head-
might be the first time I'm actually going to be serious this entire campaign.
Well,
You
you'll
had-
have to because there's no one else who's role playing. Like, it's just
Exactly.
you.
I mean, I can try to roleplay Pepper a little bit, but not
No, that's
much.
okay.
That would make it
You
really
had-
funny, and I would I would ask you not to, but if you did, it'd be hilarious.
You head back and knock on the door. Come in.
The comic relief character now has to do something important. This is bad.
Alright, you head back and into her office and take a seat in one of the chairs there. So... Oh, I should show you the image of her. There we go. So... How can I assist you?
We've been looking into this Red Brad a little bit, and we've heard that your establishment here hasn't been bothered by them compared to the others. We were wondering if you would be willing to help us figure out why that is.
Right to the point.
Perhaps it's simply because they recognize the value of my establishment and the danger of it going under.
Insight check?
Go ahead.
That's gonna be a natural 1. Fuck.
She's being completely genuine there. That is definitely the reason.
Oh god.
That's
Pepper
that.
too.
Pepper will also roll. Actually, Pepper will just give you the help action.
Oh, thank god. I was about to be like, okay, literally, if that was the case, I don't think I could do anything
You have a
except for
senior
have a-
moment,
like,
immediately start replying, and you're like, "Oh, that makes sense," and then your friend's like, "Oh, well, let's just."
You,
No, it would literally- if
no,
it
you
came up,
just
you'd be like,
just walk out.
Thanks for your help. We'll see you later.
You're like, "Well, we got all we came for." My job's done here.
Hey. Okay, well, I rolled a 2 this time instead. With,
Well, that
with my insight, that's going to be a 4.
Hard to read. She's very cagey. It's difficult to tell.
Okay, fair enough. Are you saying you don't know then?
I've not said anything as to whether or not I know. I've merely suggested a reason.
If I
You
were
say-
to be especially oh, sorry. You go.
You say you're looking into them?
Indeed we are. We're not exactly sure what actions we'll be taking yet. If I were
Well.
to say that I'm interested in knowing what you might know, what exactly would you need for me to discover that info?
Well, if you're not sure what actions you'll be taking yet, I have one suggestion.
Let's hear it then.
I will pay you 100 gold to kill the one they call Glassstaff.
I see. I turned to Pepper real quick. Is that Red Brad?
And bring me any correspondence found in his quarters.
Correspondence. Okay. That was actually what we were gonna do anyways, so it works for me.
Well, then I think we have a deal.
Indeed we do. And I'll like offer my hand for a shake.
And
For a
she
handshake.
holds out her hand and grips yours firmly and shakes it.
With the
Is there
devil.
anything else that you needed my assistance with?
Well, since we have this little agreement here, I just wonder, do you know anything? Any information you have might be useful to us right now.
Tell me about yourselves. What brought you here to Phandalin? What led you to start investigating the Red Brand?
Well, there are about 5 or 6 of us. We started off just taking a job from a bunch of dwarves to guard their shipment. One thing led to
Thunder and
another.
Dick Seeker.
Yeah, that guy. That's exactly
Just for the
what
fans at
he
home.
says. Yeah, one thing led to another. Ended up finding a shipment of lost supplies that belonged to this town. We took him here, returned him. Heard about this Red Brad guy. Decided to start looking into him because we didn't exactly have a direction and figured it might be a worthy lead.
I need to know about the one thing which led to another. Where did you find those lost supplies?
Okay, wow. My inability to remember anything that has happened so far will not be very helpful here.
Well,
We found him in a
you're senile.
goblin cave.
Goblin Cave.
Yeah, one of the dwarves we were supposed to be who was part of the company that we were helping protect their shipment. They were kidnapped by goblins, so we went to get them out. Found a shipment of materials in that cave at the same time.
So the goblin threat has been eliminated. There are no more goblins.
I'm pretty sure we took most of them out at least. I can't say for certain if we killed every single one, but
At this point,
we pretty much cleared it out.
I'm not doing the Pepper voice, but at this point, Pepper pipes up and states that actually, that was the Cragmaw hideout. But you know that
Right.
that there's also all of the there's also they also are like their main base of operations is at Cragmaw Castle, which you don't know where that
Right.
is.
My age is showing a little bit. Memory doesn't work like it used to.
Interesting. Very interesting. So, you intend to locate this Cragmaw Castle and dispatch the rest of these goblins?
Do we? Is that a thing we're doing?
Yes, yes.
I mean,
That's a long-
that's where
that's where-
Gundren is.
Yeah, that's where we think Gundren is. But
Right.
Like, by proxy, yes, we would have to defeat these goblins.
But you don't
Well-
know where they are.
I suppose that isn't inaccurate.
I could perhaps offer some assistance in this matter, but of course it would depend on how much that assistance is worth to you.
I see. Maybe that's something we can work out a little bit after we show some results with Red Brad.
I'm afraid the assistance I may be able to offer is a limited time opportunity for more reasons than one. I
Oh,
don't like
see.
to leave hanging threads.
What kind of assistance are we talking exactly? Information-based assistance?
Perhaps, but again, that depends on what it's worth to you.
Here, I need to write this down. What's this lady's name again?
Halia Thornton.
It's a good thing you're writing this down. That's smart.
Just because I have memory problems IRL with names. Which doesn't help if I'm trying to roleplay someone who is different than me.
Okay.
But thank you.
I might have to roll a deception check for this, but I'm probably gonna say.
You were
Well,
pretty shit earlier with your roll, so hopefully it's a little better.
hopefully, yeah. Well, we aren't exactly this might not even be it. We aren't exactly the most wealthy at the moment. Mostly why we're looking for work, but there might be something I could do.
And what might that be?
Well, how does 10 gold sound to start?
That was
That's
a
a lot.
joke,
Why did I fucking
right?
say that? Depends if that's a joke because it's too little or because it's too high. If it's because it's too high, then yes, it was a joke. If it's because it's too little, then no. We're very poor.
I'm paying you to deal with glass staff. And you're offering me 10% of what I'm paying you for this information. That hardly seems fair.
That's a fair
Perhaps
point.
instead of gold, if you are as poor as you claim, we can say you owe me a favor. Sound fair?
A favor. It sounds worth it to me.
Would Pepper have anything to say at this point?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like if Pepper was here, maybe we would actually discuss this, but
I don't know what Pepper would have to say because Pepper doesn't have that high of an intelligence score.
oh, maybe I should be like,
that one.
oh, they should.
No, but she also doesn't like making decisions on her own.
I was like, I was thinking of saying like that I would talk it over with my party, but she did say it was a limited time offer, so I feel like she wouldn't respond well to that.
We also have like way more, like so many other avenues we haven't looked at yet.
Also,
and
you
if
can
we-
always say yes to someone, and our word is our bond, but you're an old man, so.
Yeah, I could say that I owe her a favor, and then I might die, so it's okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we just don't follow through with our word, I don't give a shit. Like, you can tell this lady yes, no matter what she says, but we don't have to actually do it. It's just, if it's easier to say yes, you know. No one's gonna hold it against you.
Should I be like?
Actually, maybe we will. Who knows?
I think it would be fair if you did hold it against me. Maybe would it be like possible that I could just say like, oh, I'll give you my word, but I can't give you the party's word. I don't know how she would feel about that.
I mean, that's
Try
up
it.
to you.
I could try it. Well, I can't speak for my entire party, but I can at least give you my word on that. I've lived a lot of years on this world, and I haven't broken a promise yet.
If I'm only receiving your word, then why should everyone else get the information I have to offer? I'll give you what I know if you don't share that information with any of the rest of your party members. Except
I feel like I
no,
would be sharing it if I were to use it at all, as a result of using it.
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't say that in character. Sorry. Well, I know you said this is limited time offer, but if you're willing to let me be with the rest of my party, I could probably give you an answer on that later today. Unfortunately, I can't speak for all of them.
One moment. And she turns around in her chair and pulls a sheet of paper off from a shelf and writes something onto it. And she slides a contract, a quickly written contract across the table to you. How many members are in your party?
How many more? members are in our party? Hey, Pepper, answer that question.
5.
I'm a little bit confused with people missing. Okay. Yeah, 5 people.
Then I expect 5 signatures at the bottom of this contract. Leave it on the doorstep to my home tonight. Return tomorrow morning, and you will find what I know in place of the contract.
Do we know for sure where her home is?
You do not. You've not asked her.
Okay, I was just making sure. Alright, where can we find your home?
It is the building, the intact building, behind the Miners' Exchange.
Alright, I take the contract. We'll see what we can do. I'll see what I can do, I guess.
You're dismissed.
Thank you for your time. And then I guess me and Pepper will head out.
Alright.
Okay. Then I guess we'll meet up with the others outside. Is Dennis back yet?
Probably
yeah,
just on time when you're done.
I'd say Dennis probably shows up right as this is finishing, with a new horse in tow.
Who is fed now?
Yes.
Maybe not the greatest condition, but fed.
Okay.
Okay.
Man,
Bro,
That's awkward. I didn't realize
wandered
that did
off,
not help.
came back with a horse.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
had
we
to-
have a... Oh, God.
I did not have the money for a horse, so that's just,
Alright, everybody, we have some things to discuss. Why do you have a horse?
I look at you from outside, I'm like, huh?
Okay, never mind.
We're all walking out to check the horse out.
Craig,
Sorry,
are
my thing was lagging.
Are you heading out as well, or are you remaining in the Miners' Exchange?
He doesn't want to seem related to us, right?
And I'll spend a few more minutes after they leave before I head out, and I'll thank the guy to desk for his time and information.
Glad to be of help. Alright. And where do you all head as you head out of the Miners' Exchange?
That's a good question. I was about to say, we should probably discuss this somewhere private, right?
I'm gonna walk inside real quick.
Into the Miners' Exchange?
Yeah, they haven't, really seen or talked to me, so.
Hello.
And this would be, a couple, 5 minutes after they left.
Quite the
and
hairstyle you got
2
there.
2 minutes after Craig left. Thank you. This was actually... You know what? It doesn't matter. I was actually a little interested in seeing if I could speak to the owner of this establishment. I don't want to. I know that.
We don't need to roleplay this
Why are
three
you-
times.
We're not going
every
to. We're not
time.
going to. We're not going to roleplay it though.
This is such a busy day for the Miners Guild, jeez.
I can ask her, but she just got out of another meeting, so I don't know if she'll be
Oh.
too inclined.
You know, if it's a busy day for her, that's fine. I was just wondering, when does this place close and open? What are the business hours? Is there a better time I could reach her?
It depends on the day, really. But often we remain open until the very end of the day, until the sun starts to go down. Because we have to be open to receive all of the new shipments from the miners, so...
Oh, so you're open well early to receive those, or not open, but I mean, you guys have here early. You have a lot of guys here early to move those shipments in.
We have people here early in the morning to help see the miners off, and late at night to help receive the day's work.
Alright, well, I know I don't look like the most well-fit person for the job, but I am a little poor right now. I've been looking for some work, so maybe I will come back on a better day and speak to the owner or a hiring position and see if you guys have anything available for some position like that. If that would be acceptable.
Well, I'll look forward to your application.
Well, thank you for meeting with me, and then I walk out.
Alright. And where do you all
It
head?
closes at dawn. We're breaking in.
Oh my god! What?
He says in
No.
his British accent.
Yeah, no,
Quietly.
absolutely not. There's
Enough.
no reason.
Absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
We'll talk about this at a private
we-
location!
Fine. Let's talk about committing a crime at another location.
I said you literally know nothing about what happened here, and you're just like, let's break in.
Let's break in. Well, I was there earlier.
No, you were outside. You were not inside for like.
I know, I wasn't inside, but I was there.
Yeah,
And I walked, no, but you don't understand. I walked around the perimeter, I investigated the place, and I found something suspicious, and I want to break in now. So I was there, Craig. You know what I want to investigate out of character? Greg?
No, I think I missed that part.
Okay, I didn't tell you out of character. I would like to investigate the one room with 0 windows. And it just doesn't seem like a room they'd let us in. So I don't want to ask about it, I want to break in. We don't have to.
I'm kind of curious. But
That's what I'm
also,
saying.
I feel like I don't
That's what I'm
know,
saying.
man. Do we want to be criminals?
If we
I feel
don't
like
get
that was
caught,
a lot
we're
of
not
point on
criminal.
other kids.
Criminals get caught.
Okay.
Rogues finesse. Okay, we're rogues.
you're
Let's
a rogue?
finesse it.
No, you're a criminal whether or not you get caught. Whether or not
No,
you're
no.
charged.
That is completely outrageous. Criminals only get caught.
It only matters if you get caught.
Yeah, if they know your face and name, then you're a criminal. If they don't, then a crime happened.
And then-
Listen, you guys don't have to agree with me morally. I'm just saying. I would like to break in there. We don't have to.
I don't know. Like, I'm kind of curious, to be honest, but I feel like we shouldn't do it until we,
Because
like,
he-
finish our business up here.
I'm not trying to metagame. It seemed like old man Elmer did not do a proficient job at sussing out if this person was suspicious or not. Like we
You
have
are
0 clue.
entirely correct.
Like we don't even know if they're suspicious. Like it's a 50-50.
I feel like as soon as Craig like hears about this contract and sees it, he's gonna be like, they're fucking like, they're not good people. That's
I
like,
mean, no, they're giving us a lot of money to take care of dirty work. Like this doesn't seem like a
yeah, you know who does that? Dirty people.
people who like money, which are criminals usually, or
Yeah, exactly.
or legal criminals, which are worse.
Wow, I didn't think about this at all. I am.
yeah. No matter
I
which
remember
way
I
you
was a
look
little
at
bit of
it,
an idiot
there's
these
somebody.
days.
Yeah,
No, you're not
they're
an idiot.
They're
You're
like,
old man.
They're like a kingpin person.
True.
They hire other people to do shit so they can get what they want, and other people take the rap.
I mean, this person obviously has a lot of power and wants to keep control of it. They have so much power that either one of two things is happening. They have like a contract with the Red Brand making sure that they are protected and not going to be harassed by them, or the power and influence is so strong already that the Red Brand just don't fuck with them. And both things are scary because no good person has that much power and influence. At least not usually.
This is a discussion that, like, we can say that we're having this
We've
discussion, but, like,
we've
in
well
character,
been walking.
sort of.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, in character for sure.
This is like half in, half out of character.
I thought you were just like make sure we're like not right
this isn't
outside
what
of the
we're
building.
saying in character, but like this is like this is like the gist of our conversation.
Yeah.
Well, because this is us actually doing critical thinking, and sometimes acting and critically thinking at the same time are just, two things.
If you try to act and critically think at the same time, you get, no, we say fuck all the time.
That is true. That is true. Well, we can discuss breaking in when the rest of our... Where is our... we look around, it's just us three. Where are they? Where did they go?
They took Pepper. Oh my God, they're gonna exchange her.
Well, they won't get much for her. They'll probably end up going back on that.
That's probably true. All right. Well. So are we signing this contract? Sounds like a no to me. We can still take that 100 gold anyways, but
I really, really, really want to see if we can wait like a second or two for Amelia to join, but if not, we can make the decision without her.
oh yeah, is Amelia supposed to join at 3:30?
Just
Amelia's
about.
supposed to join sometime around 3 to 4-ish.
Well, while we wait, where do you guys stand on this?
Well,
But I
you know what? Let me
highly
can I
advise
fill you guys
against
in character about my thing, and then you fill me in about your thing, that old man. Like we can all fill each other in real quick.
Oh yeah, we can say we all fill each other in.
All right. So, well, no.
Oh,
I'm
do you
doing
actually want
it.
to do it RP? Okay, sure.
Let's take some time. Come on, we're waiting for something.
Sure, that
So
makes sense.
you must be wondering why I have this horse.
Admittedly, yes, I am.
I've named him Billy because I couldn't come up with a better name. And he is my horse now. I stole him from a so actually, you know that nice family, I'm actually having trouble recalling their names. It was the
Wow,
father,
what a
the
surprise.
mother, the kid, maybe.
You mean the
Old
man
man
who
Elmer
was
thinks
killed
about
and
this
his
very
family
seriously for a
kidnapped?
moment.
No, not the man who was killed. It was we had been there before. We had, probably.
Okay, I now have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he talking about the man who was killed and his family was kidnapped?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Anyway.
Oh, he was killed? I forgot. Completely slipped the mind.
You
But
took their horse without knowing. Okay, never mind.
no. I went to their house. I went there. And I was just trying to talk about junk as you do when you're investigating stuff around the town. But this place had been broken into. There has been, I assume, valuables missing. I didn't see anything valuable there. They might just be poor. And, it just looked like they were living their lives, everyday, normal life, and then boom, before they even had put their dinner away, they're gone. No kids, no wife, no dead bodies. I did find some red cloth, so sneaking suspicion it might be the red brand. But other than that, I have no clue what went on there. It just, the place was a wreck, and this horse was there, so I took it.
The Red Brad is taking people's dues, right? Like, he's like making the businesses pay for protection and stuff like that.
Not pay for protection, just pay.
Right. Okay.
Pay for not getting, like, beaten up and killed.
Yeah, protection in quotation.
From what you
Yeah,
heard,
but protection in quotation marks. It's
from
like
what you
hypnosis type
heard,
stuff.
the woodworker spoke out against the Red Brand and was killed, and his family was dragged off.
So you're confirming
So we can probably make
information
that
we
connection
already
pretty
knew.
easily.
Perfect.
Yeah,
And then you stole
well, he
their
forgot
horse.
about that. Dennis forgot about that story. He honestly forgot why he even fucking walked to the
Yeah,
place.
to be fair, Dennis wasn't there when it was discussed.
Like in character,
So he was
I
probably
wasn't
just
there.
Hello?
yeah.
Like Tommy wasn't there. I wasn't here
Yeah,
in person.
Dennis was not there.
Hello? Is anybody here?
We are here. No,
Yeah,
we're
okay.
here.
Up.
Okay.
I
Everybody
wasn't
just went
there.
silent for so long. It was like,
Oh.
Did my Wi-Fi just cut out? Because it
I-
sounded like
Probably.
Frosty's
I think that was you.
I just
stuck
got
in the middle
more
of a sentence.
confused because I thought you were confused about what we were just talking about, which was actually very similar to what you just replied. All right, we're
Okay,
good.
no, I think
Jesus Christ.
Frosty's audio cut out in the middle of a sentence for me, and then nobody else spoke. So I was like, "Oh, did my Wi-Fi just go out?"
I think it did. I
It
think
seems
it
Yeah,
to
did.
have,
that was
yeah.
your right.
Oh, okay. that is a thing that happened.
But
Okay,
yeah, so
cool.
I confirmed the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right. Well, what are we gonna do about the horse then?
What do you mean? Take
This
care
is
of
our-
it, feed it, train it.
Do we?
Sit,
All right.
sit,
I'm
horse.
not gonna post this.
Sit, Billy, sit. He
Because
just stares at me.
Yep.
It's entirely
on, Billy,
possible
sit.
that the family is still alive.
It just starts like
Possibly
chewing
being held
chewing
captive.
on your collar a bit.
Well, I'm not
Knock that
exactly
off.
opposed to
This
taking
was
care of it.
designer. God, no respect.
I'm
No,
not
but-
opposed to taking care of the horse. We could do that while we discuss what happened in the miners' exchange.
Oh yeah, what did happen?
Yeah. Well, I'll cook up a meal for the horse later. But anyways, for now.
Where's
Well,
the
then,
tiny
lots
one?
of,
She explains better than you. No, I'm joking.
Okay, you might be correct about that. But she's gone. She's exchanged. We're never seeing her again. Meanwhile,
I'm
Pepper's like
right
right
here.
beside me.
I'm right here.
I look around, but without looking down. Where? Huh?
Right here.
Like,
Down
And then I-
here.
oh.
I
Couldn't
think the
hear you
horse is
from up
talking
here.
or something. But anyways,
Oh my god.
all right. How do I summarize this? yeah, so we went in, talked to a lady who seems to be the person probably running the whole miners exchange. And she told us she would give us a 100 gold reward if we were to take care of Red Brad, or what was the guy's name?
Glass staff.
Glass Stabber. And also asked us to bring any consultants we happen to find it there. Which now that I think about it, is actually really, really suspicious. Considering she literally asked us to bring consultants. I never
I don't
think
mean
about that.
to interrupt you, but did you say his name was Glass Stabber?
No, it's Red Brad. But that's what she called him.
She called him Glass Stabber.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I thought it was like misspeaking, like in character. I thought that was a misspeak, but that's actually his name.
No, his name is
it's
Glass Staff.
Oh, okay,
Elmer
good.
saying Glass Stabber.
Glass Stabber, that's what you called him.
Okay, Glass Staff. Okay, good, you're
Glass
good.
Stabber. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, now that is.
Well, now that's
because I
in
misheard it.
canon. Like you told us, it was Glass Stabber.
I genuinely real life misheard it as Glass Stabber. So now
I did
Elmer
too.
thinks it's
No,
Glass
I did
Stabber.
too.
Okay, good.
Glass
Great.
Staff, something like that.
All the
really
rest of
know
you
that.
interrogated that one prisoner and heard it to be Glass Staff. Elmer was not there for that,
Glass
though.
Staff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways. Yeah, and
Glass
after that, she offered us some information on the what do you call it? The castle, Cragmont Castle.
Cragmaw Castle,
She offered us some information on Cragmont Castle.
which is
Said that she would
where
only give it to us in exchange for a favor.
you know
for a favor from the whole party. We all have to sign this contract if we want it, all 5 of us.
you know that Gundren and well, presumably all 3 of the Rockseeker brothers are being held at Cragmaw Castle.
Right.
I feel like
So why would we sign this when if we find Glassstaff, we can just ask him ourselves? Or go through his own correspondence? Why would we need her help for that?
Would he have information on Cragmont Castle?
As far as we know, that they're all working for this Black Spider person, so it's likely that they would.
Hmm.
He might not know where he might not have information on where it is, though, because he might already know where it is.
Yes, but if he knows where it is, then we just get it out of him.
A little interrogation. Okay,
Either
well,
way, I
that
don't-
might be a better plan than
There is
knowing
also-
this person a favor.
Sildar said that his contact, Iarno Albrecht, also might be able to help find it, so...
If we can find him, he's been missing for 2 months, apparently. He could be held prisoner in there. Maybe if we're able to rescue him, he could help. But I don't trust this woman at all.
Yeah, alright. I think that's probably our best course of action. Do we still want to try and accept that reward?
I personally don't think that's a good idea. The money is
Probably
nice, but I feel like we would just be exchanging one power player for another.
Makes sense to me. Alright, well, in that case, what do we want to do about this exactly? I don't know how well they'll respond to us just leaving them on red.
She said if we wanted it, we would leave it there. If there's nothing there, then that's our answer.
That's true.
But he
Alright.
already agreed to the other deal.
I
what was the other deal?
did. The other deal was turning in Red Brad.
Killing Glassstaff and bringing
Turning in
any
his cohort.
Correspondence.
No,
yeah.
bringing any like notes and documents, any correspondence found in his quarters.
Yeah. So I
Well,
did
we'll
kind of
see
accept
if
it,
that
but we could probably just not pursue it. I don't know if they're gonna are they gonna come and try and find us if we don't? That would be my only worry. It didn't super seem that way.
Yeah, we can burn that bridge when we get to it.
Sounds good to me. We'll just have to be a little prepared for any trouble there.
Well. If it isn't the bridge I said I'd cross later, cross when I get to it.
These are the consequences of my own actions.
All right. Then I guess we know what we're doing.
which is
Not signing the contract. Oh, I guess we don't know what we're doing. Well, we're not signing the contract probably, unless Amelia really has some incredible insight on the interaction she wasn't here for.
And then we have a.
But
a
I'm not gonna
banshee.
lie, it sounds like all three of us are against it.
Yeah, I don't.
Against
think
what,
it's a good idea.
again?
signing the
The
contract.
contract.
And that was for both of the things that that she requested.
No, that was for the
contract is-
information on Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, technically, I already. What exactly did I say in response to her offering the reward? Like,
You
did I
said
say
that's what we
yes,
were
we'll
go-
do that?
You said
No,
yes
we
and
were
shook
gonna
her
do
hand.
that anyway.
I said that's what we were gonna do anyway. So
Yeah, but then
I
you
said
said
yes and
you shook her
Fuck, I
hand.
shook her hand.
Are we going to?
I'm gonna include that detail in my
Well,
in my
so
recap. By the way, that I
she
shook
just
her
wants
hand.
us to investigate, or like I don't.
She specifically wants him dead.
She wants him dead,
Well,
and
she
she
wants
wants that
glass
correspondence we
staff dead.
found. That's not exactly thinking about it now.
That's at the same
That could mean
Pragma
a lot of
hideout.
shady stuff.
Frosty, the same Pragma hideout.
What?
Like that's the same area that we go to.
No, the Red Brand hideout. And then
Which is
Craig-
different from Prag.
Cragmaw Castle is where the leader of the Cragmaw tribe is,
Which
and
is not
where
us.
the Rockseeker brothers were shipped off to.
Alright, so that's different. So the contract guy, yeah, the contract is different.
Yes,
We
the
shook
contract
hands.
is for the information about the castle.
Yeah. Why are we
The other
saying
thing
no
I
to
just
that?
accepted. I said yes, and I shook hands.
I feel like I would say I would love to have said no to the other one and yes to the investigate, but I think we already have accepted the other one, and now it's our option if we just want to also investigate. But like,
But when
Did
you
you
say
ask why we're-
investigate, what do you mean?
well, we have to like do recon before we just barge in there, right? It's a whole new.
You mean the red brand?
No, Craig.
We don't,
Well, sure,
we
the
don't know where
Craig
the
Mall
castle is
version.
yet. The castle is not on the list right now.
Yes,
So,
but
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
the,
you guys
that's the
you guys
contract.
don't know where where Cragmaw Castle is. The
Yeah.
contract was information on how you might find it.
Yes. The contract was that like we would give her a favor in return for information about Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah,
we would
but
be the ones receiving the information.
it's like an unlisted favor, right?
Yeah, like we don't know what that favor is.
Yeah, so let's not sign this contract right now, and let's not rip it up either. You know.
Well, it's
we have to
it's either
accept it by
tonight or
tomorrow.
not at all. So it's not
Or-
happening.
Well, then
Yeah.
let's not do it because low key, like, we have other shit to get done. Like, if we accept this now and she forces us to do something and we want to do something else, it's gonna piss me off. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
all on the same page there.
just making
The
sure.
only
Yeah.
issue is like that I did agree to the other thing and shake her hand on it.
Well, that's
So we
you
might
know.
hear about it later. But we
neither-
can take about it when we
yeah.
come to it.
Listen, we're doing like you said. We are literally doing that anyway. We were literally doing that anyway.
We're
So
going
That's
after
true,
them.
but do we want to return the correspondence to her? We can
again,
just say we didn't
we're
find
not-
anything.
we can
I don't
burn
know.
them all and say they were like burned in the fight if they were bad or something. Like if we find them, read through them and look and say they're bad, we're the only ones at that scene. We murder everyone, and if we don't want her to find the shit, we'll burn it all down and say that they burned it as like we were entering or something. I don't know. We can make
Yeah,
up some
that's
dumb
actually, that
story.
makes a lot of sense. We could say they burned the documents and like just show her like all we found were like a few blackened pieces of paper and even like,
Yeah,
just show her,
exactly.
like,
Like,
look,
it
this
does-
is what
like-
we found.
She Loki can like suss us out if she wants to see that we're deceiving her, but Loki if we make it like, and I'm talking
We can
out of
make it
character, not in
convincing.
character. No, if we make it convincing, yeah, she's not like we can make it bet more in our favor that like we
Yeah.
don't have to show her the shit. And here's the thing, if the correspondence shit we read is just like decent, like if it's just like normal stuff that doesn't look that bad or look like anything that could be used for evil, we could also just give it to her. Like it's not that big a deal, but we can make that decision when we get there. You know, like we can be
That's
the
very
judge,
true.
jury, executioner.
Yeah.
That sort of deal. But yeah, so I guess we'll have to do that at some point. Find Glass Stabber, not Glass Staff, and kill him.
It is glass staff.
It's glass
Glass
stabber.
stabber.
But yeah, okay, that sounds good to me. Then I
Alrighty
think our next course of action is going to be to take care of the banshee, or not take care of, but like meet up with the banshee.
Indeed.
Let us meet with the Banshee.
All right, and are we taking a long rest before that?
Presumably, because it's gonna be
sure.
quite a journey.
But
Yeah,
okay,
we're taking a long rest on the way too.
Well,
Yeah,
are we
It's gonna be
It's
like
multiple
a.
days long.
are we gonna take a long rest to like? Is it nighttime almost? Is it already like 6, 7, 8,
It's
Bells.
like
1700,
5 or
1800,
6 bells
1900?
probably.
Okay. So we
Like-
can like go to a tavern, drink, and go to bed. Like,
Like
we can.
it's getting on into the evening, but it's not there yet. You could still potentially go like a few other places before turning in for the
Oh,
night.
sure. Like,
Already had a pretty
Is
busy
there-
day though.
I'm done on the salt idea. We don't have to get the salt. But is there anything you guys would like to do shop wise? We have 100 some gold pieces, maybe 90 some gold pieces. If you guys
98.
wanna.
There's
I just need to kill time for my shield to be done. So hopefully by the time we get back, it might be done.
All right. Well, then I guess
Other
we
than
can just
that,
like
I don't got any
we
better.
can literally like, say we have downtime and.
the places you haven't
can I-
yet visited are the.
Can I carouse until 10 p.m. and then pass
Yeah.
out?
There's the Sleeping Giant Tap House, the Adermath Orchard. Those are the main places that you haven't really visited yet. If you wanted to visit them, if you want to just go to the places you're familiar with, you can also do that.
I would like to just carouse until I pass out drunk.
I'll join him for that.
All right.
Oh wait, we need to take care of that horse.
Craig? No, he's carousing too. We're breaking the horse. Don't you know? Haven't you seen those like bar videos where someone's like, "How the fuck did a deer get in here? Why is there a horse in the bar?" Like, and they just have a random animal in the bar, fucking freaking out because it's indoors.
Bro, what I'm
Like,
imagining
that's
right now
us,
is like
that's
me,
us.
you, and the horse, like all standing with our arms around each other, like drinking.
Oh
Like,
yeah, like just
swaying
having a
back
jolly
and
good
forth
time.
thinking
Horse in the
songs.
middle, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when I said that you and me, imagining that exact thing, and then when you said the horse, I just imagined like the camera panning over to reveal that the horse is also doing it, like it was a cartoon or something.
Yeah.
That's a good image.
It's like me drinking out of a milkshake, then it cuts to you drinking out of the same one, then it cuts to the horse also drinking out of the milkshake. Like, just classic tropes.
Love is in the air.
Yeah.
It's like just like a classic rock song.
What's
like
what's
slow
that
rock
one
song
like
playing in
happy
the
happy
background.
friend song like I can't see
Me
it.
love nobody but you. Wait,
Yeah.
that's copyrighted. We can't
Oh,
sing
I know
any more
exactly what you're
of it.
talking about.
Hey, as long as it's less than 6 seconds, you can't get copywritten.
3 seconds.
3?
Yep.
When did they change that one?
What?
I fucking
Been
hate
3
society.
I thought it was
a long
6.
time. No.
On YouTube, it's 6. At least YouTube. I don't know about actual like copyright law.
It's definitely 6 on YouTube, yeah.
I
At
know that
least.
because I used to make YouTube videos and get copywritten all the time.
Okay, well, that's what we're doing. And Jerry, we're also gonna take care of this horse. Did it? Oh, that's a skin character. So, Dennis, did you get a saddle or a bridle or anything like that?
I look at the horse. No.
We're not keeping
All
the
right.
horse if we find the owners. Don't get too attached.
Why?
But I want to keep him,
But
Dad.
I had already spent my remaining 2 pieces of copper on food for it. I'm poor now. I'm broke. This horse is everything I have. I forgot its name too.
You named it Billy, although I'm pretty sure, and I look under her, I'm pretty sure that's a female.
Is it a female?
It is.
Oh shit. Well, then obviously I wouldn't have called it Billy. Dumb one, Craig.
He said Schley.
Yeah, I said Shelly. I just said a different word. I said Shelly,
Yeah, you did.
obviously.
There's nothing wrong with a female horse named Smelly.
Yeah.
I'll see you
Now,
both in the
Craig,
morning.
are you
Craig
in
just- Craig-
or
Craig
are
just
you
goes up-
out?
Craig just goes up and goes to bed. He
Okay,
doesn't
so he's
ignore-
out.
He ignores
He's
him.
out. He ain't carousing. Let's
alright.
go.
Hey,
Let's have a night on the town.
And if we ever return Shelly to her owner, then you know what? We'll get our own horse. And we'll
Nice.
name them Shelly instead.
You, me, and Smithy. Let's go.
Yes.
And then we'll
Alright.
cruise.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
If we happen to pass out in an alleyway, I already have full health, so it's okay.
All right.
Yeah. Me too.
You wake up the next
That's what
morning
the headlines.
very
Am I in-
hungover.
Am I in a bed? My bed? Did I make it?
You're in your bed with the horse.
Dude. Imagine explaining that to the hotel owner. Like, hey, I'm really sorry. I don't know how this happened.
All
But there
three,
is a horse in your hotel room.
all three of you are in the stables outside of
Oh my god.
Stonehill Inn.
We probably tried to bring the horse in last night, and then they wouldn't let us, and we're like, fuck it, we're sleeping with the horse.
Yep.
Does the horse now have a saddle and a bridle, perchance?
No, and in fact, it lost the reins that it had. It's
We lost its reins.
Yeah, you have it has like less than it had.
But to Dennis,
That's a
like,
shame.
6 hours ago, 7 hours ago, I don't even know how horses are fucking caged. He, like, takes the fucking thing off. He's like, be free! Be free, Smithy! Like, and then he just fucking stands there and stares at him because he doesn't. He's like, dude, you're the only one who feeds me. Everyone's dead. My family's gone. They got kidnapped. I fucking love horses.
Me too. Okay, well, I actually
Big
do want to
dogs.
propose. Before we leave for the forest,
I
we
do.
have a horse. I want to propose to the horse. Marriage. No. The. Fucking hate this place. I want to propose that we actually do go and like go back to the stable the horse came from and like grab like a saddle and stuff so that we can use it like on our transportation to the forest. Just because why not? We're gonna have it with us anyways. Presumably.
How are we gonna get this horse from location A to B?
Walking. You know that horses are usually the ones that are used for transportation.
Yes. Do you know how horses are led?
Oh, that's funny.
Like, are we going
where
to
else is
push
it
him
gonna
from
go?
behind? Are we gonna turn the horse into neutral and just push from behind until we get to the stable?
Carrot on a stick.
Yeah. Oh. Yo,
Minecraft it.
can we make an apple on a stick for the horse?
I mean,
You can try, but you'll have to find a good stick and some string.
Here, I'm just gonna jump on the horse without a saddle, right now,
you
with
just
zero
did not-
horse riding
you have no idea where the
experience.
reins are, do you?
No. I have zero. So Yannis has zero horse riding experience. He's jumping on a horse without a saddle or reins.
What's your animal handling?
Mm,
I have a feeling it's about to be not good enough.
Oh, it's a 3.
Go ahead and roll
That's
an
not bad.
animal handling check.
If it was like a 1 or a 0, you're like, you don't even get to roll. Fuck you. 13.
It takes some effort, but you manage to get onto the horse's back. You don't really know what to do from there, though.
Okay, I try like, I don't know. He's like, I saw this from a really cool guy once, and he like, kind of kicks the horse's side, maybe a little too hard on accident.
Oh no.
Not that hard, just like, and instead of like a light like.
The horse just
happens.
like takes off, and you not having a good grip just like fly off of it.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
No!
Oh, is the horse running?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
just
running.
running?
No!
No!
South Carolina,
No!
come back!
We start chasing it in a straight line. The horse is severely outrunning us. Like
We're just
Yep.
we're going in circles all around the town.
we chase the horse into like the middle of town. Is it like busy? Is it like morning or is it like?
It's late morning. There are people
Oh.
like starting to work and stuff, and they just see you chasing a horse through the town.
Somebody grab that horse!
Oh, also, yeah, everybody can press the long rest button on their character
Thank
sheet
you.
if they'd like.
Does it? It won't make a difference at this point since we didn't lose any health, but do it
No,
anyways.
but for your
Well, for
hit die
technical
and
abilities
junk,
and stuff. Yeah.
hit die abilities and
Yeah, it doesn't matter for you because you did.
sex. Your sex ability is reset.
My sex, yeah.
Did everybody else just like stop talking or something?
I was trying
I'm
to find
looking
the
for
I'm the
my
only other
character
person.
sheet.
I just couldn't find it.
I was
I also
so
can't find it.
confused because it suddenly became completely silent.
Yeah,
We
that was
all
weird.
at once started looking for our character sheet, and then we were
And none
like,
of us know
"Why
where it
is the
is."
UI a little hard to find?" Oh, there it is.
Craig's
no,
just like sitting at a table, like eating breakfast, and it's like if it was like a cartoon, the camera's looking at him, and you just see in the background, old man Elmer and Dennis running back and forth chasing a horse,
Like average sitcom,
like through the window
just...
in the back. And he's just like, oh.
And somehow we still got a long rest for whatever we were doing last night. Jerry, where is my character sheet? Where can I find it?
Go to the on the right. You see how there are a bunch of different tabs up there. Go to the one that looks sort of like a person.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
And in the meantime, as Craig, Odra, and Pepper are, like, sitting there and eating their breakfast, a courier, like, comes into the inn. I have a letter here for, the 5 newcomers is who it's addressed to.
It's a terrible name.
Is that you? And he points over at where Craig, you, and the others are sitting that aren't chasing horses.
Yes, we haven't come up with a name yet. Don't rub it in.
Yes, that probably is for us. Thank you.
And he holds out the letter and then heads out.
And I open it.
He calls the next one. All right, unicorns on ice. Is unicorns on ice here? Like,
you open the letter and it is written in a very neat script. It reads, "I commend you. I wholly expected you to take the poor deal I offered you, but you have pleasantly surprised me. Well done. While I don't know where Cragmaw Castle is, I know how you may be able to find it. The Red Brand have in their service a goblin of the Cragmaw tribe. If you can get the goblin to aid you, he may be able to lead you to the castle."
Well then.
wait, we did something good?
Okay.
Yo,
Not what I was expecting.
I was just like, that's a shitty offer. Why would we take that? And she's like, yeah, it was a shitty offer. Why would you take that? Like,
So Craig
it was a
said to the
dumbass
two ladies
test.
who are there, and make sure to specifically tell them not to tell Dennis and Elmer about it.
oh, because no, don't ego boost us. Fuck you. We'll wait till you come back and ask you what it says, and you can just lie to her face, and we'll cry about it
You
later.
don't even know when it was delivered. You guys are still running chasing a horse.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You don't know a thing about this.
Like the entire time while
Like,
he's
we
reading
didn't,
that, just
talk
in
to
the
her.
background, in the background through the windows, we see them just run past,
Yeah.
chasing the horse.
I
And then
imagine
the
it
horse
being like a...
runs past, and they chase after it again. And then they both come from opposite directions and run past.
Yeah.
And then
And
the
then,
horse
like-
is chasing them the next time.
Yeah. And then the time after that, they're like riding on the horse.
We're gonna have to be
That is-
careful not to kill that goblin, though.
And
No,
then
but-
like they run past and look around and run past again, and the horse
No.
peeks out of a building.
Yeah,
They
Oh,
run
gosh, we
into
also
the building, the
have to
horse is
build like
outside, like...
Scooby-Doo.
yeah, it's exactly.
Yep.
No, but
Old man Elmer shows up with like a horse mask on at one point.
but I can just imagine, like, Craig reading this, like, having a realization of, like, dang, like, we all made a good decision. Those two weren't being dumbasses about it for once. Like, they didn't want to do the dumbass thing. And then he looks outside and he's like, well, checks out.
It's like, well, oh, no, everything's still normal. Okay.
He's like,
There's at least one point where old man Elmer is on the horse and riding the horse while looking for the horse.
at
Yep.
least you know that we're not, what's it called? The shape-shifting people.
Changelings.
Changeling.
Doppelgangers.
Yeah, like, you know we're not, because we are really genuine. And either they're great actor doppelgangers, or, you know.
Yeah.
We're just dumbasses, which we are. Long rest, chilling.
And
in
at
a
one
hot
point,
tub.
Elmer is just running past while snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are we gonna DM? Do we catch the horse?
Probably eventually. You know what? One of you roll an animal handling check.
I shouldn't have asked. Hey, what's
Anyone
your
got-
animal handling?
I have 3. If anyone's better than that.
Animal handling. I have 2, so go ahead. Can I assist? I mean,
Craig.
obviously assist, right?
I was
Craig, you
assuming
have-
you're assisting, which is why it's a straight roll and not at disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be you. You call Dennis, because Craig isn't out here helping us
15.
catch the horse unless
Yeah,
he wants
you're
to come
right,
out
you're
and
right.
help.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
would
be
have to
any
scream
better.
him. 15.
15. Eventually, you catch
There
the
we go.
horse.
Yeah. 15 total, I should say.
All right, and do we want to go and get try and get a saddle? Use the carrot on the stick method. We can just
No.
ask the end for like a stick.
Yeah, let's just
And
fucking... No, I don't know. Let's just I mean...
You also
Let's just
realize
take-
it's possible just to go buy a saddle and then bring it to the horse?
No!
yeah,
I'm
but
not-
like, why would we buy one when we could
Let's-
just take one that's already there and
Yeah,
fit it for the horse?
I mean, listen, that place was already robbed and ransacked, and
Okay,
the
But
guy
you,
was
you realize
murdered.
that still applies. You can go find the gear and just bring it to the horse.
Oh!
Yes.
Wait! Yes, exact! Oh. Craig,
I
this
didn't
is why
think
we
about
need
that.
you.
Oh my god, I actually didn't think about that at all. Wow. Thank God that we have you, Craig.
I did think about that, I just didn't think it was in character dimension.
I didn't even think about it out of character.
Dennis-
Oh my god.
Dennis has ridden a horse twice in his life, and both times it was just him sitting on the saddle while some other person was on the ground leading the horse.
Yes. I'm like, I
He's like
am
the
well
little
versed
tiny
in
bears with the
horses
kids.
and horse riding. My father had a really, really expensive horse rider to take me all around the property. Like, I used it once. It was icky.
Okay, alright. So we gotta go do that then, Dennis? You and I could take care of that?
Sure.
Alright, DM, do we, what do we find?
You
We'll
find
go in
the
through the
horse,
same window we went
You
into
find the
last time.
horse gear.
Does that include some new reins, perhaps?
Yes.
Alright, then we'll take it back and fit it to the horse and such.
Fit it. Oh, I heard feed it.
Oh, we had someone from our
Yeah, we
Copley
need
High
him to
School.
eat it so that he gets the ability for us to ride him. It's like a consumable item. Just
Someone
because
from,
I know this sort
someone
of thing.
from our high
Yep.
school joined the call earlier. Pretty cool.
The call? What?
The chat.
Discord, not the chat, the Twitch, whatever it's called, the purple
Oh, that's
app.
fun.
I was gonna like start naming names and like the location we grew up in. And I'm like, you know.
Yeah, good choice not to do that. You should message it to me though, because I am very curious.
I'll send you my social.
I mean, like, no, I mean, who is the person?
I'll send
you
you
your
my
mother's
social
maiden
security
name
card.
And the street you...
Yeah, I'm assuming this is somebody I would also know.
Maybe. Anyways,
Possibly.
what would you
This
all
isn't
like to
your
do
social
this
security card?
fine morn?
That's cool.
Well, we're doing
I-
the first thing,
this horse
which is
in
getting
any
the saddle.
condition to have a cart attached, or is it?
Well, it's a
Two
little
weeks for that right
hungover,
now.
but it should be fine.
Well, it also hadn't eaten in like several days, so.
well,
Don't worry.
we fed it.
Yeah, I'm out of
but it
money
might still
now.
need a few
Feeding
days
it
to
once
recover.
isn't gonna put it back to like.
I fed it
full-
a lot once. It was like multiple apples in its
It's not-
mouth.
This isn't like RPG games where you can just like feed them up to like normal health. They have to like.
No, I
recover
fed them
themselves.
all a bunch one time yesterday. It's fine.
The horse isn't a player character. They can't take a long rest to be fine. It doesn't work that way, man.
Yeah, especially when it has levels of exhaustion.
Dennis just walks away. He's pissed. He just
What
walks
is the horse?
away. Well, he does. He
Okay,
does. He's
well-
actually going to get the saddle. Like we need that. So saddle
Okay,
and
well, I
and
assume
maybe
we're probably
extra
gonna have to
rain
leave the
if
horse
they're there.
behind in that case. But we
Well,
can take it.
you two can watch the horse. I'm just going to get the shit. Like,
no,
you
no, I
can
mean
stay
like
for a second.
when we go to the forest, we're probably gonna have
Oh.
to leave it behind.
No, let's take the horse. It'll be stealthy. I mean, have you seen horses like sneak around on their tippy toes?
We don't need to be stealthy. We're going to a horse to meet a banshee. What are we gonna hide from?
Okay, then let's take the,
The
horse.
ghosts?
I mean, what's the banshee gonna do? Attack it? Probably. Let's maybe not.
I'm like, we don't want to walk it around when it's like
Let's
still
say, yeah,
recovering.
break-
Let's leave it with some food and
If
like
it,
let
if
it
it
recover.
can't bring a cart to pull us, bringing one horse for 5 people doesn't help us at all.
Exactly.
What if we like take this horse and sell it to someone and not tell the
Oh,
other
God.
dude?
No.
And then when
Craig-
he
Craig-
asks, we're just like, I don't know, the red brand must have stolen it, bruh.
Yeah, no, Craig,
like-
Craig does not let that happen.
I also don't let this happen. I love this horse. I can't believe
Then it-
you would betray them like
Also, Frosty,
Forget all the fun we had together.
I need to change something in my character sheet and I'm having issue.
Yes. What?
Here, I'll just DM you. It's not important to bring up right now.
Alright. Well, in the meantime, what are y'all doing?
Well, I'm walking.
I think we're gonna leave the horse at the stable.
Oh, so well, you guys just head with me. I'm going to the stable right now.
I mean like the tavern stable. Do we have to rent that out or anything?
No. I mean,
Okay.
usually
and I'm also
yes,
gonna leave
but...
it with food. Maybe I mean, honestly, I could probably talk to the tavern keeper and be like, "Hey, this horse was like belonged to the guy that got kidnapped. He might be willing to let it stay like there for one day."
That
We'll
was
be like,
that was
"Hey,
the
if
assumption I
we
was
come back
making.
and,
Was like you.
Yeah, if
it
we're honest
needs
about
care.
where the horse came from, they'll probably be like, "Oh yeah, we'll watch it for you."
Yeah, and I'll be like, "Okay, well, I'll leave rations and stuff for it. Be like, here, just feed it this, like whatever."
Like human rations.
I would make something for horse appropriate. I have the cooking feat.
Okay.
It seems like I would
Horse
know
appropriate.
things.
Yeah, who gets your treats today?
He
Are
knows
you-
the thing or two because he's.
Oh, who
cooked
gets my
a thing or
treats
two.
today? That's true. Yeah, Jerry. Me and Craig again. Why not?
All right.
Do we still have our temporary
Yeah.
hit points from yesterday, Jerry?
No, they go away after a long rest.
I thought so. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just do that so they just stay the same.
All right. I'm adding yours onto your character sheet. There you go. All right. So, now that with all that horse stuff taken care of, first of all, Gummy, are you DMing me the character sheet thing?
Oh yeah, I guess. I was gonna do
Anyways.
it later. I can do it now.
What would you all like to do this fine morning?
I think we want to head out. This banshee thing has nothing to do with the guy that got kidnapped, right?
Not to your knowledge.
I don't know why, but like I for some reason made an association in my head that it did.
Essentially,
even though this is entirely inaccurate.
Sister Gorell, requested that, you, speak to the Banshee, who is named Agatha, seek her out in her lair. Gorell sought her out in her lair, but the Banshee didn't appear for her. So she wants you to bring her a jeweled silver comb, that she gave you. Offer that to the Banshee as a gift, and persuade Agatha to tell what she knows about the location of a spellbook belonging to a legendary mage named Bowgentle.
Bowgentle. Okay. All sounds right to me. Do we want to head out?
Yeah.
All right. We will begin our journey.
All right. So, are you going by with your cart that you had before, or are you going on foot?
We can go on foot, right? Like, there's no need to.
Do we have a place? Does the cart have anything in it anymore?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
it's been emptied out.
Like we
Yeah,
can,
okay.
we can put stuff in it and take it, but it's just like for the 2-day trip, right? We don't really need.
Well,
My only
it's
concern was that if we
probably
left
2
anything in it,
days.
it would get stolen, but there's
By-
nothing in it, so
Too
it's
too
fine.
bad.
By your estimate, it's probably around 2 days out. Then there's the time taken to find Agatha's lair. Then 2 days back.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna go grab Fenrir.
Potentially 3
Oh,
days if you
nice,
travel.
nice.
If you
I
travel
forgot about the dog.
by
Yeah, I forgot we even had a dog.
potentially 3 days if you
He's a
travel.
wolf. Treat him with
by-
the respect he deserves.
Well, you domesticated the wolf, so now the wolf is a dog.
No, it's still a wolf. It's massive. Wolves are way bigger than dogs.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
L opinion.
Are
I
you
call it a dog lovingly.
My little golden doodle's also
Are
a
you-
wolf.
are you traveling by road or through the wilderness?
Through the wilderness, right?
Mm,
It's a shorter trek, but
Oh,
yeah, through the wilderness. Yeah. No, we're fine taking that risk. Unless Craig doesn't want to, but I want to.
I don't know. Actually, if there is a way to get there by the road, that might be better.
The
and
road
also
is better
I don't
and
know why I
slower.
said the wilderness immediately. I don't know. I just kind of had the image of going through the wilderness because it's in a forest.
Well,
But
based on the,
Road
I
makes
think we
sense.
saw a map. Like based on the map, it's mostly just like open plains until we get to like where the town is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like we're like in deeply forested area the entire way we trek through. That
so
would make it
here
take a lot longer.
I can load up the map.
Honestly, we'd probably avoid any bandits that would be on the road if we were to
That's what
go
I'm
through the
saying.
wilderness.
Only thing
We're
we'd see in the
more likely to
wilderness
find
are
other
wildlife,
Yeah.
which wouldn't be much. It'd be few and far between.
I think we could handle that.
And also, we have a wolf. I feel like a couple animals, seeing some humans and a wolf, maybe wouldn't.
Whoops,
You know.
I thought I disabled token vision.
And a little
hold
bit of
on.
experience wouldn't exactly hurt us.
That's true. If we happened to run into an encounter that was easy for
Alright.
us, a little XP would
So
not
you're
hurt.
you're currently down here at Phandelver. Coneyberry is up here. You can either travel by road, which would be going this way and then up along the Tribor Trail, or you can just go in a straight path, which would take you across a bit of the... these are like hilly areas. It would take you across the hills.
I'd say
Or you
maybe
could...
something like this, so we avoid the hills and then meet up with the trail and then take the trail from there.
Alright. So
I'm
that
down.
would be about 28 miles to the trail, and then another about 23 miles to Coneyberry, for a total of around 51. And you can travel about 24 miles in a day, so you'll have to make camp twice and reach it on the third day.
Which would be fine, because we'd need to, like, take time on that third day to look for the thing anyway, and getting there early would definitely be better than getting there late at night,
Indeed.
in terms of
Well, it
looking
is a
for
banshee.
something. Well, but we need to find the place where the banshee is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay, sounds good to me.
Alright. So, are you traveling... I'm assuming you're traveling at a standard pace.
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't think
travel
we're
at a
rushing.
fast pace, then...
Actually, let's do fast pace the first day only, because we can do that, right?
If you travel at a fast pace, then you're less observant. Things have an easier time, like, ambushing you or whatnot, but you can get there faster.
Oh no, let's go a standard pace. There's
If
no
you
need
travel
to
at a
rush it.
slow pace, then you have the ability to use stealth.
We don't really need
Yeah,
stealth.
no.
I think we should
We're
go
not
standard.
getting there in 4 days.
Alright, so... what is your marching order while traveling, and what is your watch order while camping?
Well, who do we have with us? We have Fenrir, Shaun,
Old
Xantilo,
man Elmer.
Gummy.
You
Well,
have
yeah,
all
our
5 of your
characters.
party members plus Fenrir.
Okay.
Alright.
And obviously Craig's familiar.
Can we leave?
Okay,
Can
I
we?
can go
Can
at
we
the front.
leave Volty behind? Can Volty be sick?
If you want.
I don't want it.
Volty,
Yeah. I don't want her to. No offense, Volty, if you're listening to this stream, which I know you don't watch them after they're uploaded to YouTube, but I just don't want you getting any XP. So. I'm gonna be real here. I'm gonna be real here. If I'm here, and she's not, I want XP. I want more. That's all I'm saying. But Amelia's character will be here. So.
Yep. Presumably. Although it's
We can take Volty,
4:16
I'm
and
just saying.
Amelia still hasn't answered me.
I think it would
Alright.
probably be smart to have her with us in case we do get into combat and it's like anything more than what we're expecting.
Yeah, I guess she is a barbarian. And that is
Especially since like this is going to be a very like that only thing that could go wrong is combat, and if it does happen, we want like the greatest advantage we could have would be to have all of our party members.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Is it morning then for us right now still? Or is it
Yeah,
afternoon?
you're since you're doing
still
all
gotta
this, I'm
decide our
assuming
marching
you're
order.
like figuring stuff out to set off.
Yeah, we're basically about ready. We're just like getting everything prepared.
Yeah. Okay, marching order. I could go first since I'm a barbarian.
I could go second since I'm squishy. Or
This is,
third.
Craig
somewhere in the
third.
middle.
Odra, Pepper.
So
Doesn't really
it's
matter that much.
Elmer, Dennis, Craig, Odra, Pepper, and where's Fenrir in this?
Fenrir, maybe at the front, honestly.
Walking beside Craig.
So third.
Third with Craig.
I don't know. Do we want Fenrir more near the middle or
I think
the
having
front, rather?
Fenrir in the middle on the right or the left would be good, because if it's on the left side, then Fenrir would like watch to our left and hear anything, or if Fenrir's on our right, then he'd watch to our right side.
That's true. Okay, I'm down for that.
I feel like if you put the dog in the back, you know, he's gonna be lollygagging, not looking for anything, and you put the dog in the front, he's gonna like keep looking behind to look at you guys.
And then what's the watch order at night while camping?
We could just do the same order.
Yeah.
All right, so
Marching order, and then like if
Elmer-
not everyone gets to watch, then we just reset it like the next person.
you
who's on the
can you
watch order.
can you can go for 2 hours on a watch, and
Well,
you're only having one person taking watch at a time.
Yeah, we have Volty watching for 2 hours first every night, just because Volty's not here.
Yeah.
And
Athena will stay up. Whoever's doing watch to help them.
All right. So, the first day of travel, passes by fairly uneventfully. That takes you to about there, getting close to meeting up with the Tribord Trail. It's a slog. You are walking across a lot of plains, just walking and
boring.
walking. If you want to find some way to pass the time, you can. Have you any intention of passing the time anyway?
We've
I
been
was a
done a
rich
lot of
girl.
role playing.
Yeah, fucking Dennis starts singing.
We've done a lot of
studying
role
his
playing.
book.
I don't know if we need to fill this with more conversation.
Or even like just while we're walking, if there's something we want to do with our characters in general.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about anything or
I do, which I don't have any. I was looking at my items or anything. There's nothing to like do or prepare. Or...
Elmer
Let's
will
go.
will sleepwalk.
So, you make camp for the night. Whoops. Damn it. I'm trying to set up a decent looking thing here. You make camp for the night. Watch order was, Pepper, then standard watch
Elmer.
order. So Pepper, then
Yeah.
Elmer, then Dennis, then Craig for the first night, and then second night, Pepper, then Odra, then Elmer, then Dennis, right?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Anything interesting happen?
I would like everybody who's taking watch for the first night. What is your? Well, actually, I can just check. Hold on. I'm just gonna
Okay.
look at your passive perceptions. I was going to have you roll perception checks, but I'm actually just gonna have you. I'm just gonna look at your perception.
You're just gonna perceive our checks.
Yeah. So, Pepper, Elmer.
Athena's is technically 18 because she constantly has advantage on.
That's true. And
Perception.
Athena is helping during Pepper's watch, right?
She's helping all the time. She doesn't need.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very valuable.
Then,
to us. Very cool.
hold on. Ooh. As you are making camp the first night, Pepper's watch passes by without incident, as does Elmer's. However, during Dennis's watch, hold on a second. I'm trying to do things here. Give me just a moment. There is Fenrir. During Dennis's watch. I'm really unprepared for this. I'm sorry.
You're okay. How much longer are we going into this session, by the way? Do we have any idea?
I don't
We were
know
trying
yet.
to see if Amelia would show up. But
Amelia
Amelia's
is
not even
still not
replying.
answering my messages.
We can probably, after, like, we finish traveling, if Amelia hasn't shown up, we might just stop it since there's only 3.
I'm
Yeah.
very hungry.
Dennis, your passive perception is 13. As you're taking watch, Athena, circling overhead, comes down and starts, like, pecking at you and hooting.
From what direction did Athena come?
Up. Athena was in the air.
Dennis looks up. And then looks back at Athena, like, was that right? Is that where they are?
Nice, great. Worst possible fucking person who could have had something happen.
So now he's, like, really looking for, not passively, he's actively looking for things around him.
Make a perception check.
13 plus...
I would say
What is
Athena
it?
would probably try to wake me up too, telepathically. so
Yeah,
she can talk to
Athena
me.
is also
Oh.
has now, like, flapped over to you and is going to use an action to, like, peck you awake.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 16.
16. You don't see anything coming.
I look at the owl and I'm like, where's Athena at? Not on my shoulder anymore.
I start to wake up. I'm like, you know, you can just talk to me.
I'm like looking around, like now I'm frantic now. I don't see anything. Like,
Athena, what's going on?
I'm like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna just look into the woods and say,
There's
here, I'm
not
gonna
woods, you're in plains.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look,
that's even more concerning.
I'm gonna look to the ground under me and say, I know you're under there. I know you're under there. Come out.
Are you saying that very
Does
loudly?
anything pop out of the ground? Yeah, I scream it.
No.
Oh my god.
Nothing pops out of the ground.
I look
If
up in the
there
air
was
and I'm like,
anything that we
I
needed to
know
be
you're
concerned
up
that
there!
didn't know we were
I
there,
know
they
you're
do
up
now.
there! Come down
It's
here
fine
right now!
though.
And I'm screaming at the sky, saying, I know you're up there.
At this point, I would like everybody to please roll initiative.
Am I awake?
Make a perception check. I want to see if his shouting woke you up.
7.
Yeah, no, you're still asleep.
Why are my
Actually,
rolls so bad?
everybody except for Fenrir is still asleep. And Craig, obviously.
Are they under, like, some sort of spell? Was my screaming not that loud?
Your screaming was not that loud.
No.
Or rather, they're asleep and they're sleeping.
Yeah.
Huh.
Do we need to wait for you to start the combat before we roll initiative, or?
Hold on. I'm toggling everybody's combat state so that they are considered to be in combat. Begin combat. Yes. What is the... There we go.
Balls.
Fancy sound effect.
Alright, and then I have to press the button to roll initiative for Pepper. And for Odra. And Elmer, did you roll?
I'm still asleep. Did I roll anyways?
Yes, you roll anyways. Asleep is a
Okay.
condition. It's
Mine's 12. Mine's 12.
Okay. Well, is there something I pressed to? Okay, here. I'll just roll a d20.
ten.
12. It'll be 12. 10 plus
12.
my initiative.
Alright, well then I will update this. Where did Elmer go? Update combatant initiative value 12. Alright, Dennis, what did you roll?
I got 13.
Okay.
Total 13.
13.
Yeah, that's my initiative.
Update combatant. Okay. Pepper goes first, but unfortunately Pepper is asleep. So... Wait, why does Pepper go first? No. It's not Pepper's turn. No, go back. Begin. There we go. Okay. Alright, Odra goes first, but Odra's still asleep. So Fenrir is going to go, and Fenrir is going to take the search action. Fenrir sees the threat. What is Fenrir's movement? 40 feet. So Fenrir is going to move to here. And that's his turn. Up next is the first opponent, which is going to approach Fenrir and is going to make an attack, which reveals it. The rest of you can see it because it leaves stealth to make an attack. You see this lovely creature, which is going to make a claw attack against Fenrir. At advantage. No, wait, no, not at advantage, because it was not hidden from him. That is going to hit Fenrir. Fenrir takes 5 points of slashing damage, and... Oh, nice job, Fenrir. Okay. Why is my default mode public roll? There we go. Okay. Up next is the next of these creatures, which is also going to come up to Fenrir, because Fenrir is the closest combatant, and is also going to target Fenrir. Damn it. I keep clicking on the wrong things. This one is going to also make a claw attack against Fenrir. That's a nat 1. Okay. Pepper is asleep. Dennis, what would you like to do? You see at least 2 of these things over here. And I'd say at this point, thanks to now seeing where the threat is coming from, and thanks to your devil's sight, you now also see the rest of them.
Okay. I think we're going to... Is Witch Bolt the one that can hit multiple?
No.
No. I think I'm going to back up, probably get away from these guys. Like, where am I? There we go.
You're over here.
I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We'll do 30 feet of movement.
Alright.
There. And I'm going to pull out my crossbow.
Aiming at that one, I assume?
Yes.
That is 80 feet away.
Yep. Should be in range for the crossbow.
Yep, just barely.
And then it is 1d20, alright?
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13... What the heck? A
Oh, plus
13 does
one.
hit. Yes.
Plus 1, 14.
14 hits.
14, okay. Well, 1d8. 6 plus 1, I think. It's just plus 1. I think 7. 7 points of damage. And then,
7 points of damage.
That's gonna be...
As your crossbow bolt into its body.
Can I use a bonus? I mean, do I know what these things are? Does anyone? Like, can I use a bonus action to try to, like...
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Because I just have a... First of all, they were hard to see, so they might have invisibility properties, which is already freaking me out. And second of all... I don't know, it's a picture of them biting someone's arm off, so it's some sort of undead thing, so it's scary, and they might have, like... I don't want them to poison us or anything.
Not a bad idea.
I don't think that was good enough. Shit, what's my Arcana? Oh, 3. Oh, it's 5 because it's proficient. That's 14.
These are ghouls. Ghouls are a type of nocturnal undead that roam in packs and are driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh.
Huh. Zombies! He yells as his turn ends.
Old Man Elmer.
Is asleep.
I yelled zombies. You want to roll another check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another check to see if you're awake.
Natural 1.
Odra
He rolls
wakes
over in
up,
his sleep.
and Pepper wakes up.
Whatever if I rolls today. Oh.
The third ghoul. What is the ghoul's
Holy
movement
shit.
speed?
I was rolling
30
a 1d8. I'm such a dumbass. I've been rolling a 1d8 this entire fucking session.
For what?
For everything.
Well, no
No
wonder,
your
rolls
rolls
were
have been so
terrible.
bad. Yeah.
Oh my god, Jared, can I redo that one?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Actually, your
fucking-
turn's over, so...
So
No.
what fucking system do you think this is?
I got a 9.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
played
Like,
a
I'm using an
game.
online dice roller that's different from the
Yeah,
one I
I've
usually
played,
I
use.
don't think a
feel
9
good
is-
on
D10
1d8.
systems. I've never played a D8 system.
9 plus what?
That'd be fun, a D8 system.
9 plus what?
Just 9. I already added the plus.
Yeah,
just
that's.
doesn't make
I don't
sense
think
'cause
that's
it-
going to be enough.
It's either 6, because it's
That
like,
makes
just
sense.
that's just the average die, or you do 10,
This ghoul
because
is
it's
going to take the
percentile.
dash
but, like-
action to over here. Craig.
Lord! Sons of bitches.
Money, 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 money.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna go let my dogs out. Be right back.
You're right back, takes his shoes off. What the real dog's
Fuck
at.
you.
So the one that just ran up to Pepper, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Alright.
I need to
That
make
is an intelligence
saving
saving throw. Alright. Let me just quickly do this so I can just pre-prompt it for myself. There we go. Saving throw. That's gonna be... It's DC 14.
throw.
Yeah, it
Yes.
made the save.
God damn it. Well, that's what means this turn. Cool. I'm going to have Athena go and help Pepper.
Alright. And
And
then fly by to get back to you, I
Yep.
assume. Alright. And the
And-
last ghoul. The last ghoul is going to also run to Fenrir, probably, and make a bite attack which is going to hit and deal 8 points of damage to Fenrir. Fenrir is unconscious.
Oh dear.
Odra. It is now Odra's turn. Why is Amelia still not responding to any of my messages? Odra is going to... What spells does Odra have? Okay, Odra is going to move to there. And is going to cast Magic Missile at this ghoul. And all 3 of them are going to go at that ghoul. Shoot, I forgot that it rolls it normally there. I'm just gonna... Hold on. Nope. Slash roll 3d4 plus 3. Okay, that's gonna deal 13 damage to that ghoul.
Nice.
Why did it apply it to Odra? No.
Shit ricocheted.
Yeah.
Target this ghoul. It is there we go. Okay. And that's gonna end Odra's turn. Fenrir is making death saves. Fenrir got a failed death save. This
Feels so
ghoul
bad.
is going to now head over to Odra and make a claw attack against Odra, which is going to be... That's gonna hit, for sure. That's gonna be 7 damage to Odra, and she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which she rolled a nat 1 on, so Odra is paralyzed.
I'm back.
Okay,
Oh,
Odra is
got
currently
paralyzed.
paralyzed. This ghoul... Oh, and Fenrir's unconscious. This ghoul is going to... dash to the sleeping Elmer.
Good timing.
And that's all he can do. Pepper is going to take is going to rage.
Yeah.
And Pepper is going to make an attack with her warhammer against this ghoul in front of her.
She has advantage from Athena.
That's true. And that's a solid hit. 19. That's going to be plus 2 because of rage. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be 7 points of damage to that ghoul. And... Oh, wait, no. Never mind, it's not. Because she was wielding it with 2 hands. So that would be versatile damage. So it should actually be D10. So 9 points of damage. There we go. That's better. Dennis! What would you like to do?
I don't even know. Probably move more to the right. Yeah, I'll probably.
Alright. That's 20 feet. Alright.
30 feet.
And then, what would you like to attack? This guy?
Yeah, that guy.
55 feet from you.
17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll
5.
damage. 5 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright. Your bolt thuds into him. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't have any more actions. Wait, I could cast. No, I don't want to. Never mind, I'm good.
Old man Elmer is
Am I awake?
still asleep.
Would you like to roll?
I would like to roll. Can
Go
I?
ahead and roll. Sure.
There's noise going on and it's your turn. I mean, you.
A natural 20!
You are awake, and I'll let you take a turn because that's a natural 20.
Nice, okay.
Bro
Oh,
jumps to his feet, sees a goal right at his face.
You're still prone though.
Oh.
Ah!
Or
And he
doesn't.
immediately like, just slams his hammer into the thing.
Alright, so you jump up and
Just
attack with your
slams his
hammer.
hammer into the
Go
thing.
ahead and roll an attack.
Can I rage before that?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a scared rage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be a 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
That will hit for sure.
Damage is gonna be 5 plus 2, 7.
7 points of damage. Alright.
Yes.
As your hammer thuds into it.
Did you,
Oh wait, do I get anything more from rage with that?
you get 2 more damage.
2
from
more
rage.
points of damage. So
Okay, add 2 more damage to that.
9 points of damage.
Almost forgot about that.
And up next is this ghoul by Pepper, which is going to make a claw attack against her. That's going to miss. Craig.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, so Odra is not in a good place right now.
No, she is not.
So Athena is going to help Pepper again, and then Craig is going to cast his own magic missile at the ghoul that is attacking her.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
Sure. I'm just going to roll actual dice for these because I know it doesn't do it in a fun way. 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 points of damage to that.
Alright, your missiles slam into it and the
thank
third
God.
one just goes through the center of its head and it falls to the ground beside Odra's frozen form. Athena used the help action. This final ghoul down here is also going to make its way over to Odra. Actually, hold on. Odra shouldn't be paralyzed. Odra is an elf. And I believe the claw attack does not... Yeah, Odra isn't paralyzed. Never mind. Because Odra's an elf, and it can't paralyze elves. She still took the damage, though.
Oh, that's right. It's that really weird thing that you only see like in the like help text. It's not in the actual like stat block.
Yeah.
I think.
And then this ghoul is going to make a bite attack against Odra. Which is definitely going to hit. For 9 points of piercing damage to Odra, putting her at 4 health. And now it's her turn. Odra... I think Odra is probably going to cast... This is difficult. I should not be having to play a spellcaster character while I'm running a combat. Unless, like, it's a spellcaster villain. I think Odra is going to just disengage and move away. Because I don't think she can afford to take any more hits. So she's just gonna run past Elmer and try to bait the ghoul into attacking Elmer instead.
Okay, Odra. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I mean, that sounds like something she'd
I'm a
do,
barbarian,
right?
It makes sense.
And that sounds like something she'd do anyways.
It does. It does sound exactly like something she would do.
Fenrir has to make another
I'm
death
mad at her about
save.
this now, actually.
Fenrir rolled a nat 1, and that
Is
makes
dead.
3 death saves.
No! What?
Fenrir has perished.
Why didn't he
Aw.
level up with us?
Because he didn't get as much XP as you did.
Oh,
Rip Fenrir.
that's upsetting. The fans are gonna hate this one.
It's a good thing we don't have very many.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, now it's this ghoul beside you, which is going to attack you because it's there beside you.
Wanna say who you is?
Mr. Elmer.
Ah, okay.
It is going to attack you with its claws, which is going to miss.
Ah, dumbass!
Pepper is going to attack this ghoul here, with her war hammer. Oh, Amelia is driving back home right now.
I don't think I'm gonna stay out after this combat session. I'm so tired.
Pepper is going to hit. Pepper is going to deal 9, 10, 11 points of damage to this ghoul, killing it. Remove combatant. Remove that combatant as well. Dennis! It is your turn. What would you like to do? Where'd Dennis go? The heck?
I don't
just
remember hearing
left.
anyone drop. I don't remember hearing anyone drop out.
Dennis? He left it. Oh.
You left the call. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't remember hearing
His-
anyone disconnect.
He's because
Me
his
neither.
apparently he's been made to get off because his clothes weren't folded. Well, I guess we're ending after this combat session for sure then. Dennis is going to...
Does Dennis not know Eldritch Blast?
He does not.
What the fucking...
Why would you do that to yourself as a warlock?
Because there are some really interesting warlock spells that you don't often get to take because you get... And invocations that you don't get to take because you're too focused on getting and building up Eldritch Blast. Like,
But
every warlock just takes Agonizing Blast and you don't get anybody with Devil's Sight or stuff like that.
that's not true.
He's going to move to here.
It's literally that's the
And
one
he's
thing I
going
like about the
to-
new playtest rules is it gives them it automatically. So
That is
He's,
nice.
he's going to attack that ghoul with his crossbow.
but you
Um,
literally handicap yourself if you don't take it.
And that's gonna miss. Elmer.
Yeah, I'll hit the same guy again. Right in front of me.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
That's gonna be a solid 13. Do I add anything to attack
Yes.
for rage?
Not
for
from rage bonus, but just in general, you add your strength and your proficiency.
Yeah, okay, 13 then.
That will hit. Go ahead
Okay.
and roll damage. And you add 2 to your damage from rage.
Right. That's going to be a 14 damage.
Nice.
14 damage. This ghoul's head becomes part of its torso as you swing your maul down atop it.
This gladdens me greatly.
Any movement you'd like to take?
Not particularly. I'm okay where I am.
All right, Craig.
Oh.
You've got 1 ghoul left.
All right. We are going to mind sliver that one.
All right. I'm just gonna scroll up in chat and click the thing again. Actually, no, it's too far up in chat. I'm just gonna prompt it in chat and then there we go. Saving throw. That's gonna be a 3.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I do not have permission to execute Necro Mind Sliver. Well, fuck you.
Right.
1 point of psychic damage.
1. Well,
It
that's
has, and it has -1 on its next saving throw.
it's better than 0 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah,
and
I
then-
think I dragged that macro down to your thing, and then, well, I was logged in as you.
worked.
I think you would have to reset it and then drag them all down again yourself.
I'll try that later.
And then what would Athena like to do?
Athena is going to. Oh, they're both kind of close. She's going to go and help Pepper
All right,
again.
Athena goes and gives the help action to Pepper and then flies away. And now the last ghoul is going to move over to Elmer and is going to make a bite attack against Elmer.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to hit. But you're raging, so you take half damage. So you are going to take
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs for the hell of it.
Silvery Barbs. That is disadvantage on it, right?
So it rolls another. It rolls one more d20
Yeah.
and takes the lower number.
So basically disadvantage, but... Alright, Elmer, your armor class is 15. That's gonna miss.
And then I'm also
Brilliant.
going to give advantage to Elmer for his next.
Alright. And I'll just mark off a spell slot there for you. Alright. Odra is going to... See, Odra was going to cast Healing Word, but then Fenrir rolled a nat 1 on the death saves. So Odra is going to cast... just Magic Missile again, I guess. So that's going to be... nine points of force damage to the ghoul as the 3 magical darts impact. Pepper is gonna come down and take a swing at it. I don't really like having to run this many combatants. And Pepper is going to take a swing at it with her warhammer. That's gonna hit it. With a roll of 15, which is going to deal 13 points of bludgeoning damage, thus killing that ghoul. End combat. End combat music. With that, oh shoot, wait. I accidentally, I forgot that removing them from the combat also removes them from the XP counter. There were 4 of them, so that's 800 XP to divide evenly amongst you all, so you all can click the buttons there in the chat to add 160 XP.
Cool.
Why is it not letting me add the XP? What the
It's
heck?
not letting me add the XP either.
I think it worked for me. No, maybe not. No.
I think I...
Okay.
Oh.
Here, I'll just...
I think I level up from this.
That seems unlikely,
Yeah.
considering your next level up is at 900, and this puts you at 503.
I'm at level... Oh, I thought... Is 900 at, for level 2? I'm only at level 1 on my...
No, you're
on my
level 2,
character
you
sheet.
just forgot to change your level thing there.
Oh,
There
okay.
We
we
leveled you up on here.
Mine got added.
What the
I
heck?
don't think mine's been added. I'm not really sure.
Not only did
679.
Dennis's not get added, when I manually update it, it's also not updating it. Oh well, I'll update it later. In the meantime, I think that's gonna do it for this episode, considering that,
Everybody is gone.
everybody is gone. Yeah, so you were at 403 plus 160 for you, Elmer, so that would put you
Okay.
at 563.
Did I ever... Did we ever level up? Level
Yes,
me up?
we did. That's why you have 23 hit points instead of your previous number.
That certainly does make sense.
So that's gonna do it for this session. Wow, it's getting super laggy. I'm switching to the landing page. Or I'm trying. Whatever. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you. I really hope this isn't lagging the stream and the recording. Thank you for watching. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode.
Thanks.
Should we just rip off Critical Role and outro it with, is it a Saturday?
Some random Saturday in the future yet?
Is it a Saturday that we're all free and able to play yet? Well, I don't know why it's not activating the landing page so that I can get you guys off of that map, but whatever. That's gonna do it for that episode. I'm gonna stop the recording now. Bye.